Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another members-only group flight. Today, the Alpaca Airways 49th flight, almost up to the massive amount of 50. I can't believe it. Hope you're doing very well. We are in Germany now, Frankfurt, an airport we've seen several times. Look at the jumbo jet just now landing on 25 left as well. We're overloading Vienna today. All these airports have massive VATSIM events, which made organising this so much easier for me this month. So very much thank you for polling or voting for this option as well, with all the other ones available too last weekend. And it's been a bit of a mad rush today. I've been out. I only got home about 30 minutes ago just to get everything set up. Live time, live weather, of course. We've got this mustard yellow appearance in X-Plane 12, but once you get above the cloud, the sunset does look very nice in the simulator as well. Great turnout as well. I think we've got 33, 34 people taking part as well. Obviously the other half departing from Marseille in France. Those departures started 30 minutes ago. We should all be convening into Austria at the same time. And a couple of people flying in long haul this week as well. Let's zoom on in towards the aircraft anyway. We're in the latest version of the Zibo Mod 737. It wouldn't be a members only group flight without it. I can see in the corner 7 Hotel Lima, Alpaca 25 Kilo, 46 Whiskey. We've got Alpaca 95, Alpaca 1717. Alpacas everywhere, a lot of Lufthansa as well, being in Frankfurt too and being a busy VATSIM event. But departures seem to be going very smoothly so far from here. The Germans are already good, always very good at providing excellent ATC as well. Crap, I've just remembered I need to start the Alpaca Airways New Sky app as well to log this from our virtual airline as well. Thank you to everyone that's joined. I think we're over 80 people already so far, regular subscribers and new members as well. So thank you very much for supporting the new virtual airline too. Who we've got here anyway? We've got 2 tons, plainly, Mason Timty as well. The Charlie stands are relatively empty. Yes, B41 to B46. I'm on B27, which looked quite quiet here. It was the only place where I could guarantee getting a stand, but it looks it's so busy here. We've got Lee Russell Vince Naylor here as well, coming in from Marseille. We've got aircraft landing left, right and centre. This is just the stock Frankfurt scenery, but I think it's had some work done by the developers at X-Plane Laminar Research, so it's slightly more detailed than even the normal stock airports, which are pretty good, but all the stand markings are correct taxiway markings as well, so it looks pretty good here in X-Plane as well. Tim T's here, Edo too. Andy, I'm sorry to hear you're still in hospital, buddy. I hope you're getting better soon. I know I sort of read this was a bit of a mystery what's going on, but I hope whatever is going on soon disappears and you're back to simming and getting on with your life. Take care, buddy. Good to see you here at least as well. I hope you're not next to anyone that's screaming or shouting. Agata, hope you're doing well. Could I get the New Sky Award even if I don't fly on VATSIM? So not really in the sense of the MOGF? I think so, yeah. I don't think you need to be on VATSIM at all. I really don't know, Agata, but we'll go set that up in a second here as well. Our flight's going to be really nice. It'll be dark by the time we get to Austria, so I only downloaded Ortho for around Frankfurt here as well, and that's going to be around an hour and 15 or hour and 10 minutes today, our sector. Domino Musina, yes you can, there you go, Agata, so you can come fly offline with us, but hopefully we'll see you online VATSIM on a group flight in the near future. Anyway, let's zoom on in towards the aircraft, which is, oh, got that bell still going off, which is completely cold and dark. And just before I do anything, let me just actually set up the New Sky app in the background here. So New Sky, open app. The devs actually contacted me today, which is quite nice, saying great to see you here, and we're open to feedback in the future. So that'll be like, oh, okay, but I don't have anything to do with New Sky. Oops, I just accidentally moved the overlay here, having my pro streamer moment. There we are, let's put that in the middle of the screen. So let's book our flight. We'll do free flight, I guess. Is this a scheduled one, Domino Mosina, being an award available? But what I need to find out more about this. Scheduled passengers, scheduled cargo, but I don't think we have any scheduled flights here, or you have to maybe choose one. I don't know how any of this works here. Nope, free flight, thank you. So Alpaca Airways, we are Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, departing from Frankfurt, so EDDF to Vienna, Lima Oscar, Whiskey, of course in the 800s. Oh, we've got several in the fleet. I should probably actually check what's the reg on this one. Let me have a look here. I know you guys can't see it. We're in GF DAX today, so let's go back in here. Let me get New Sky back up for me. So GF DAX. What happens if more people are flying the same one? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Now I'll just go off sim brief. So 172 I'm using. Oh, it won't let me go any higher than that. Why is that the maximum? Not sure. But I was told not to sync it with there. Anyway, I'll put a random amount. Yeah, 172 is what I've got on the sim brief, but only can set 167 here. I'll just set a slightly later departure time. I am due out at 15:30, but because I was faffing around with this, I'll put 35. Yeah, hour 15, book flight. There we are, flights added, and now I can go to my flights. This one again, I need to activate it, don't I? Why can't I see the edge of it? Start flight, there we are. Start your recording. Yes, there we go. So I've started my flight now. Pro streamer, I should have done that at the start, but that's now running nicely. Can log my stats and see how we get on. It's an award flight. Click on awards. Dominoes, you can choose any of those. You can go to the award and generate the free flight from there, but if it doesn't matter, just pre-fills departure and arrival. Because using free flight, a lot of people can be flying the same plane. Okay. I'll leave it as it is, and maybe I'll earn the award. Or will I Domino Mosino, or do I need to say I'm doing the award flight? I don't know. Anyway, we'll get the show on the road here. Battery on, GPUs on the bus. Electric hydraulic pumps are on. Landing gear lever is down. Check the ship's library, make sure everything is as it should be, which it is. Do the fault and fire test, so squibs. We've got fault APU detector in op, master caution, overheat detector, reset the master caution, fire test, fire warning lights, engine overheat, wheel well lights illuminated, bell, master caution and overheat detector again. Have you set your TOBT online? No, Brian, I don't think so. Not only. I'm just doing what I did last time with the flight in the Felis 747. So if there's anything I've forgotten, I've just done it as I did last time. Planning new gives you the max passenger number according to virtual demand and supply. Very interesting. Right, pop that on. Fasten seatbelt sign we can't put on just yet. Let's load up our operational flight plan. Well, before we do that, let's. Oh no, I've just turned it off. It's been a while since I've flown the mod. I'm trying to get to... where do I find the little... There we are, airport services. So I need to activate the flight plan. I've put the latest one in. So that's saying 135 passengers, but I think it just jigs the passengers and cargo to ensure the zero fuel weight is correct. Activate that, and then start flight leg. Well, I think it does it using that, so that's all done. And fuel, we're going to put a little bit of extra fuel on for this sector. So let's just go back and refresh this. Yeah, an hour 6, blocks 5/8. The weather is okay, both here in Frankfurt and Vienna. Oh, it's so busy here in Frankfurt looking at the fat map. But yeah, clear skies, bit of a brisker wind later on this evening, but that's going to be after we've arrived. Frankfurt at the moment's nice as well, 1 degree, so not even in freezing conditions with no precipitation. They've got snow grains forecast after midnight, so way before we will be in way before that as well. Have you set your TOBT online? They ask you to do that in the ATIS. Oh really? I've never ever seen that on VATSIM before, unless it's a busy event. Crikey. VATCHA before requirement en route clearance. Trend no sig. All IFR report TOBT at. Oh my goodness me! I've never seen this before. Is this a new thing VATSIM Germany are doing? Alright guys, if you're departing from VATSIM Germany, make sure you request a TOBT. Thanks Mode for providing the link. Now, why didn't they put that on the events page? Or did they and I completely missed it? Log in with VATSIM. Right, bear with me. There's all these things that require me to do. This is something a pilot should need to do as well. This is done by the dispatcher. Right. Your TOBT is not yet confirmed. Right, well, I'll put 15:35 then. Submit TOBT. Your TOBT is confirmed. Set your TOBT to get your TSAT. Okay. Planned runway 18, Cindy 5 Sierra. Okay. Oh, my TSAT's been issued. Target startup time 15:36. Okay, that's really cool. They need to make it very clear that's something there. Thanks for that, Boeing. I had no clue.
Flight deck fuel is all loaded up, and
I might have to skip the checklist to make my TSAT now. Then, so fueling's done. I'm just going to put a little bit of extra on there. So going back to the operational flight plan, 5/8. Let's put on 30 minutes, I think. So 687 tons of You know what? I think today could be really busy. So I think we're going to go with... I'm going to put 2 tons on. It's not landing weight. Yeah, it's okay. Just because I think it could be really busy. 6-8, 7-8, so full wings. It's a public event. A lot of us taking part, flying in from everywhere.
Ground flight deck first is connected and starting refueling.
Perfect, so I'll leave the seatbelt sign off. Test the attendant button. Flaps are up, which match the indicated position. What's going on with this mustard yellow looking X-plane right now? I'm not a fan of this. It's got mustard yellow in here. Cargo fire test next. Forward aft discharged. The cleaners are banging around back there as well. VHF 1 is selected. The extension doors closed. Circuit breakers are all in. Flight recorder. Stall warning test. 1 and 2. It's usually a lot louder than that. It's gone quite muted. IRS to nav. Circuit breakers in, and then all the safety equipment as well. Longcat, so passed my final line check last night. Only just emotionally recovered. Well done, buddy. Longcat, I must DM you because are you not? Are you a colleague? Are you elsewhere? I don't know, but well done on passing your line check, buddy. That's always a nice relief when you get that done. Now the learning really starts. Just getting a piece of paper. Very disorganised today for ATC. I have a notepad for all my VATSIM ATC streams. There we are. That's done. Right, now I can write my clearance when I get it later. I've got my TSATs guys and TOBTs. You only get that at certain airports. In fact, Frankfurt is one airport where you do get it. And you liaise with ATC. The dispatcher usually organises things, and you have to have your TOBT and TSAT within 5 minutes, and you've got to request your start 5 minutes either side of your TSAT as well. So I got issued a TSAT on ACDM at 15:35. Oh no, it's now come to 15:35. So I've got a call for it in 20 minutes time, which is great. Good. Longcat, not your company, but I'm very local to you. How do you know? Very good, very good. Right, let's carry on with the rest of the checks. Cargo fire test, I did all that. Right, let's grab the ATIS. We got. Oh, there's 2 delivery frequencies. ATIS departures 118730. Let's have a listen to the ATIS. What on earth are the cleaners doing back there?
Before wreck en route clearance. Frankfurt information kilo. Out.
Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Med report time 1450 Zulu. Runways in use 25 center and 18. Transition level 60. Wind 220 degrees 11 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds. Broken 1,800 feet. Broken 2,800 feet. Temperature 1. Dew point -3.
Nippy.
UNH 1022. Trend. Nozick. All IFR departures report doped at Frankfurt before wreck en route clearance.
I beg your pardon.
Frankfurt information kilo.
I think it tried to say TOBT. We'll do that when we get our clearance.
Frankfurt depart.
Right, TOBT will be reported. Usually that's issued by ATC, I think. Right, 1022 is set MFRA. Set up to 1400. They're still cleaning that plane. That must have been a lot of bit of a mess on the inbound sector. What's the last flight I might be for brilliant 2 tons? Very realistic, pretty much usually what happens. Right, so that's all set. We'll select airports and we can load up the FMC using ACARS today. So FMC, latest AirAC installed, expiring on the 24th, and oh no, was it 24th or? Yeah, 24th to 24th, there we are. Ah, looks like the cleaning's finally done. We're in Frankfurt, which is Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot. GPS left. Home of Lufthansa. And we'll request our flight plan from ACARS. It's crazy, 85 pilots down the virtual airline. The 5th highest in New Sky in terms of pilots. That's crazy. It's only been open for 48 hours. Load in the flight plan. Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform departures. So I was advised runway 18 via Cindy. What was it on the TOBT? Spec Cindy 5 Sierra. Okay, Cindy 5 Sierra's in the FMC now. That was planned of 3 Lima. We'll go 5 Sierra. And then the routing in via Nerdu. I don't think it shows a arrival here. Expecting a Nerdu 3 whiskey. Let me just check the flight plan actually. Oh no, Mazur. What's happened to my... Oh no, Mazur 3 whiskey. That's it, Mazur 3 whiskey. So departure arrivals. RS 34. Mazur 3 whiskey. And then it's a Nerdu transition. Let's execute that. Make sure the routing's all in. Perfect, runway 34 for now then. I think they land on 34 and depart off the... Is it 29? There's different layouts in Vienna to make it all flow quite nicely. Anyway, that's all in the FMC. Performance. Zero fuel. Oh yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, I hate it when it does that because it does an instantaneous 49.1. So the actual zero fuel weight, once everyone's on board, will be 58.1. Reserves are 2.5 for Linz, kind of how it's pronounced. Cost index 30. We're actually quite a lower cruise level today, 310. Execute. 310 set there. Top climb wind, 304.56. Top climb ice is -5. So OPT, for the real OPT, 22k will go full. 90.2 with the bleeds off, makes sense. Takeoff flat 5. CG's in, 5.5 units. Perfect, 5.5 units set. Speeds are also set to 146 on the MCP. Perfect, overhead panel next. Your dampers on. Now transfer display switch is normal auto. Fuel, 4 pumps on. Check the cross-feed valve. Got 4 wings. Bright, dim, bright, and then off. We'll start the APU because it would be complaining about the cold. It's only 1 degree. Fueling's done as well. Turn up the panel lighting. We're not in freezing conditions. It's 1 degree, but there's no visible moisture, snow, standing water on the taxiway apron runway. There we are. That's all set. Flight directors we can pop on. Let me import my flight plan from SimBrief. There we go. So I'm just going to change the SID over. Oh, flip me. Cindy 5 Sierra. That's what we're expecting. So the runway will be runway 18, heading 176. Cindy 3 Sierra, max 220. Climb to 4,000 feet. We'll confirm that with the clearance though. And there's no nav aids, anything at all to set at all. It's just nothing there. So what I'll do is, oh no, they don't actually have any. Do they have any VORs here or anything like that? I don't think there's any approach onto runway 18 at all in Frankfurt. So what I'll do is I'll just tune a VOR on the field, which is Fred, isn't it? Fred VOR. We'll go 15.9. There's runway 18. They don't have any approaches onto. There's no ILS or anything there, so 15.9 is the Fred VOR. Why is it called Fred? Yeah, that's something anyway. Flight directors on, courses, we'll just set to runway heading 176. It's purely RNAV based. Just climb straight ahead, Delta Foxtrot 158, left turn Delta Foxtrot 159. And then to Atmix, and then Cindy, stopping to 4,000 feet, set on the MCP. We'll confirm that with the clearance. Order brake to RTO, reset fuel flow, and we'll have that back to map. QNH is set, legs for you, Jim, and the radio tuning panel set as well. Perfect. Hello, Jammin, hope you're doing well. Mason, for those doing Marseille to Vienna, Milan radar has just been closed due to controller having to move to another frequency due to high capacity. Lovely. Andy, we're talking about Vienna, I think. Yeah, depends on wind, landing 294, very good. 2 tons yacht overhead Frankfurt shortly, 5 miles out. You probably already passed that, haven't you? Clark Roberts, hi everyone. Just a thank you to whoever gifted me my membership. Happy to watch along with my cat Finley, who loves aeroplanes. We have a member called Finley, he loves aeroplanes as well. If you're doing well, Clark, thank you for being here. Enjoy your month's free membership. Flight service specialist. Had a unreliable airspeed on final in Frankfurt. Super fun. Microsoft Flight Sim icing bug. Lovely. Yeah, airspeed unreliable is really difficult to manage in real life. It's something you don't want to have. Longcat, the cleaners of Henry Hoover out. I think I've seen that actually on board before. There we are. Perfect. So what we'll do, get the AP on the bus, and we're gonna just. How do you check the board? Oh, what's happened to the screen here? So you got a little bit of condensation on it. How do you check the boarding status? Ah, there we are. Fuel 135%. We'll get the clearance now anyway. Be busy on this frequency. 121.905. Or not. Oh yeah, it's because muted.
And squawk 2330.
UPS 369, read back correct.
Finbar confirmed to be a cat. Absolutely.
Uniform at Delta 1, ready for push and start. Correction, Speedbird 911 uniform, start up full float position, contact apron 121, decimal 955. Start up approved, contacting on 121 955, Speedbird 911 uniform.
German Speedbird. Clearance, hello, it's Alpaca 49 at Alpha Uniform, stand Bravo 27, information Kilo, QNH 1022, departure clearance to Vienna, TOBT 1535.
Okay, that was block number 2, Alpaca's calling first for pushback, please. Alpaca 84 Victor, stand Bravo 22. Alpaca 84 Victor, stand by, I'll call you. Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, ready, copy clearance.
Ready to copy Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform.
Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, info Kilo current cleared Wien, Sydney 50 departure, 5 plan route, climb at 4000 feet, squawk 1000.
Cleared to Wien on the Cindy 5 Sierra departure, 4000 feet, squawk 1000, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform.
Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, correct.
Perfect, 4000 feet, we've briefed the Cindy 5 Sierra and squawk 1000. Now, this is very common in a lot of airports in Europe now.
Victor,
shut the door now.
Delay you due to traffic. Start and push clearance 50, 1537 UTC.
Oh, but it's getting busy here then. So yeah, squawk 1000 is like they'll put a lot of aircraft on the same squawk in certain parts of Europe, and in Frankfurt it's one of them. And how ATC distinguished with all the aircraft, I'm not so sure. But that sounds like there's a slight delay. But yeah, we best just do finish our checks and call ready in accordance with the TOBT. So there's the oxygen test completed. We'll just do the light test as well. Check the panel scan. All good here. Perfect. And I'll show our taxi routing today. Got quite a long way to go. Quite quiet on the clearance frequency actually. But we're on stand Bravo 27. Pushback most likely to face west, and then we're going to taxi on the main taxiway. We either got via November or Lima. So it's going to be a straight line in this direction all the way to runway 18. So quite a way to taxi there, probably around 2 kilometres. So that's the routing and the SID we've already looked at. Now, some other things to mention about Frankfurt. The noise abatement departure procedure is a non-standard one. Just looking at my operator's notes here. Runway 18 preferred for takeoff, planned for intersection departure, and it's a non-standard bug up at 1500 feet. That's the only difference really, and apart from that it's pretty straightforward. Just a very busy airport, but works very, very well. Matt, hello all, hope everyone is well. Yes, very well, thank you, thanks for popping in. Right, as I said, our TOBT is in 5 minutes, so we'll just start the checklist. See what
Safety inspection checklist. Surfaces and chocks.
Checked.
Maintenance status.
Checked.
battery,
On.
electric hydraulic pumps,
On.
landing gear lever,
Down.
ship's library.
Greg, I've had to drop out 25-minute delayed, so we've run out of time. Oh, Greg, but if you, yeah, it's just so busy because it's a busy airport. I mean, if you want to do the rest offline, at least you made an effort and came online. You can still be edited to give away in that case.
Before start checklist to the line, IRS mode selectors,
So busy.
gear pins,
Look at this.
Removed.
light test,
Checked.
oxygen,
Jumbo.
Tested
My
100%.
body.
yaw damper,
On.
nav transfer and display switches,
Normal and auto.
fuel,
So 5-8 required, 7-8 on board,
Check.
and
fuel pumps,
4 on.
4 pumps on.
cabin util IFE galley power,
On.
emergency exit lights,
Out.
fasten belts,
On.
window heat,
On.
air conditioning,
Takes auto. Bleeds on.
pressurization,
So Pax order bleeds on and set. We've already checked, and we've got 310. 600 feet is the elevation in Vienna.
Set.
pressurization mode selector,
Auto.
instruments,
Cross-checked.
auto brake,
RTO.
hydraulics,
Normal.
speed brake,
Show me
Down
where you want to
D10.
go.
What's
parking
going on
brake,
here?
Set.
On to Cockpit.
stab trim cutout
Driving
switches,
up.
Normal.
Perfect.
wheel well fire warning,
Not again.
Yeah, it always breaks on that one.
Checked.
radios, radar and transponder,
That's set and standby, and we've got 1,000. And Brendan, thanks 9 months. Happy 7 years, Captain. We'll have to pop back and watch in about an hour. Hope all goes well. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support as well for this period of time.
Set and standby.
rudder and aileron trim,
3 and 0.
takeoff briefing,
That's discussed.
Discussed.
PA,
Complete.
Complete.
FMC CDU,
Sorry, Andy, it is a bit chilly. Yeah, I'm on it. There you go. Yeah. Quit your moaning.
Set.
N1 and IAS bugs,
N1 and IRS auto. V-speed set.
stab trim,
Set.
performance, weight and balance,
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set. Parking brake.
Like reset.
Checked.
EFB,
Airplane mode and stowed.
phones,
Off.
flight deck windows and cockpit door,
Closed.
doors,
Closed.
I remembered.
passengers.
Seated.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
Perfect. Next is the below the line. So we've got call for push in the next couple of minutes. I'll keep turning it off. Nice reaching today. Literally south, heading off towards Munich, I think. Yeah, just north of Munich. Or München, crossing into Austria. But it'll be dark, unfortunately. Won't get the view of the Alps. And what I might do on my next stream is actually go. Public one is do from Vienna to Marseille. Because I just realised we actually haven't flown to Marseille on a live stream before.
There's still information kilo. May you check the voice ATIS, please? I got it. Thank you. Thank you.
Sounds very German.
Good morning, delivery Lufthansa 4 Kilo Alpha 16 with Lima, request IFR to
That bell's still
Number
going
one,
off for the air bridge.
Four Victor, startup approved, hold position for... Correction, startup approved for hold position for pushback, contact April 1.
Oh, there's a better pushback going on there.
Start approved,
In the
hold
A300.
position and 12185.
2 Alpacas, 2 Lufthansas. So busy here, isn't it?
Lufthansa 4 Kilo, ready.
Not bad for a stock airport, is it? It looks really good, the stock
Lufthansa
airports.
4 Kilo, information Lima, current cleared Amsterdam, Maroon 7 Mike departure, flight plan route,
So
transfer
busy.
flight MSM, through
I wonder where that Ryanair's taxi is. He just arrived. Oh, he's pushing back, isn't he?
Amsterdam, Maroon 7.
Oh, there's Moen. Moen's going to be causing a nightmare in the Dash 8.
Lufthansa 4 Kilo.
After the 4 Kilo, correct.
Perfect. Well, I think we'll get in the queue for push and start now. 2 minutes.
462, start up approved, hold position for pushback, contact apron 121, that's my 855. Lufthansa 462, start up approved, hold position for pushback, contact apron 121, decimal 855, cheers.
Better get apron control on standby. The Germans are ruthlessly efficient, aren't they?
UPS 369er, start up approved, hold position for pushback, apron 121, decimal 755.
11755 for position, copy.
God, there's so many frequencies here.
Delivery, hello, Lufthansa 9 Papa Victor, Bravo 26, we are ready for push and start. Lufthansa 9 Papa Victor, start up approved, hold position for pushback apron 11855.
So
Approved for position, pushback 11855, Lufthansa 9 Papa Victor.
Ben afternoon all missed on the departure, landed in Vienna. Whee! First one here. I'll just wait another minute for our push. Is it shift to G? Yes. Get rid of the jetway. Oh, there's an Alpaca slewing around. I think that's when you change stand, isn't it? Delivery, Alpaca 49 at Alpha, uniform, stand Bravo 27, request push and start. Where has he gone? Hi Mark, afternoon captain en route to Vienna with New Sky. See you all there for a Wiener Schnitzel and Apfelstrudel. Thanks, buddy. What's happened to the clearance frequency? I've requested it's completely dead. I've definitely got it turned up on the volume mixer. Clearance Alpaca 49 at Alpha, uniform, stand Bravo 27, request push and start. What's happened? Oh, what happened to the frequency? I didn't change it over, did I? Prematurely. That's why they couldn't hear me. It's on the wrong frequency. And delivery Alpaca 49 at Alpha, uniform, stand Bravo 27, request push and start.
Alpaca 49 Alpha, uniform, hold position for pushback, contact apron 121.85, correction 121.9055.
121.9055 and hold position, Alpaca 49 at Alpha, uniform, choose.
Just go through.
Perfect. Apron control, hello Alpaca 49 at Alpha, uniform, stand Bravo 27, request push and start.
Alpaca 49 Alpha, uniform, apron, hello, pushback, correction, pushback approved, face west on November.
Push start approved, face west on November, Alpaca 49 at Alpha, uniform. Perfect, so better push back.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
It's the same as the clearance controller. Facing west.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
So packs off, anti-coal on, transponder out off below the line.
Before start checklist below the line. Air conditioning packs.
Yeah, 2 tons.
Anti-collision lights.
Second time that's happened to me.
Parking brake.
Set.
Transponder.
Alt off.
Before start checklist complete.
When I was last in the Zebo mod, it changed frequency on its own. As I was playing back the stream, I think it's done it again. So I don't know if it could be my radio tuning panel. Do you have the Logitech radio tuning panel? Don't know, but yeah, I've got it tuned now.
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
Good, on the way. So, you know, the Germans, look how busy this is.
Good afternoon,
But it just works, doesn't it?
on stand Victor 124 ready for push and start.
It's Kieran. Oh, the tug's going to go straight into the side of me by the looks of it. Oh! Right, starting engine number 2.
Pushback approved, facing left, waiting for the 777 to pass the height. Alpaca 95. 95 to confirm, pushback approved, face west, and the mentioned 777 will cross in about 1
Oil
minute.
pressure. N1. Fuel on.
Yep, facing left, is that facing
dim
east?
bright enough.
And is that the American 777 I've got on my right side? Understood, waiting for that American 777 and then we'll push back facing left / east, Alpaca 95.
Perfect. Very good, Kieran. Start to cut out, monitoring engine number 2. 2 24632 stable, starting engine number 1.
Frankfurt Apron, Alpaca 7 Hotel, Lima.
I think it's something to do with click on export. I think it happened to me earlier on my current flight. Oh, maybe. Yeah, because I usually click it to get the text version of the ATIS as well.
Attention 7, Hotel
Ed
Lima, Apron, hello, startup and
Oil
pushback
pressure,
approved.
Ed 1.
No turn. Push start approved, straight back, no turn, Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Now parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Excellent. Starter cut out monitoring number 1. 24631 stable. Now usually you'd wait until you see the bypass pin, but I'm just going to do the flow now. Flaps to 5. Flight controls. Full forward. Full back. Left and right. Here comes the rudders. Full left and full right. Recall. Blank the lower DU. As soon as we've seen the pin, we'll read the before taxi checklist. Ben, lovely flight from Edinburgh. Also, first flight back on the network since the accident. So I was nervous, but I really didn't know why. It was like I never left the top scope. I hope your recovery's going well. When you told me, or told us what happened, I feel on your bike, you're a madman. But I mean, in many ways, you're lucky to be alive. When you told us, I was like, oh my god. But glad you made the flight well from Edinburgh. You have to come join us from one of the other departure points next stream. Perfect. Tug scene, pin.
Before taxi checklist. Generators.
On.
APU.
Off.
Start switches.
Continuous.
Propeat.
On.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Air conditioning.
PEX auto, bleeds on.
Isolation valve.
Auto.
Flaps.
Not again.
Oh, it does this sometimes, so it is 5 green light.
Flaps 5 required and selected, green light.
Stab trim.
Set.
Start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Recall.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Perfect. Alpaca 49 Alpha, uniform on November, request taxi.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, continue taxi stated by November, short November 5 and apron 121-855.
November, hold short November 5, then apron 121-855, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So, November, we can taxi straight ahead to November 5, which is not very clear on these charts. November 10, here we go, November 8, November 7, November 6, November 5, it's basically the first junction hold short of, so what I'll do is turn on the lights, 121-855, we'll tune up, switch over now pretty much, release the brakes, config,
taxi via November 7 and Lima, hold short of November 5.
November 7 Lima, hold short November 5, Hotel 4 Kilo Kilo.
Lufthansa 9 Papa Victor, contact Tower 118.780, ciao. Tower 118, 780, Lufthansa 9 Papa Victor, ciao.
Oh, seems to be accelerating quickly, I'm a bit downhill. Apron, hello, Alpaca 49 Alpha, uniform on November, holding short November 5.
Alpaca 49 Alpha, uniform apron, hello, continue taxi November, holding point runway 18.
Continue November, hold point 18, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. Ah, lovely, that's just a long, straight line.
November 7, hold short of November initially.
All the way down.
Okay, hold short of November on November 7, initially 4 Kilo Kilo.
So, a little bit too much thrust, no more sort of 35 when taxiing, but maximum speed's 30 knots. I think it's a bit lumpy because of ortho. There's a Lufthansa coming towards me. I hope he's crossing.
Taxi via November 8 and Lima, hold short November 5, Lufthansa 462.
Yeah, he's crossing. Perfect. A little bit of FPS, it's sort of tanking a bit here. 20 FPS here, oof. A bit plus traffic. That's better. might just been that view. Yeah, up to 30 now. So 30 knots, maximum speed whilst taxiing. It's got all the blue and orange lines. You know, default airports. The fact that this default airport has the correct taxi colour lines is really good. 57 flight inbound to Vienna. Lovely.
Lufthansa 6 Charlie uniform. 6 Charlie uniform call tower 124855. Ciao. Sorry, 118 is 780. Ciao. Tower 118780. Danke, ciao.
It's a bit busy down at the whole point though. Not bad though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hold short of November 7.
Hold short of November 7, 84 Victor.
It's a huge airport, isn't it? Pete, I saw your version of taking it easy in the video you posted the other day. What was he doing? Recovery's going well, he said. Confirmed the right kidney's coming out by the surgeon the other day, so it's just waiting for that, and then I can put the whole thing behind me. Still a big operation there as well, mate. Oh. Crazy.
4 Kilo, continue taxi, November 7 and Lima, hold short of November 5.
November 7, Lima, hold short of November 5.
Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist to the line. Config.
Checked.
Flaps.
Flaps 5 set. Green light.
Stab trim.
Set.
Takeoff briefing.
So,
Alpaca 4, 9 Alpha uniform, contact tower 124.855, ciao.
124855, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, choose. So, Pax Auto, bleeds on, V-speed set 39, 40, 46. Oh, bit too quick there on the MCP. Departures the Cindy 5 Sierra, straight ahead left turn. Cindy, stop 4,000 feet. NADP 2, bug up at 1,500 feet. Any problems will climb straight ahead to MSA. And return to Frankfurt. And that is reviewed.
Reviewed.
Cabin.
Secured.
Before takeoff checklist completed to the line.
Excellent. So we'll contact tower 124855. Yeah, oh, it's uphill here. It's quite hilly. I think that again is the ortho tile that's messed around with the scenery. It's just I have to put quite a bit of frost on here. So we just carry on. There's 3 hold points here that we're going to carry straight on. Just hold up November. We'll end up behind that jumbo, but it looks a bit.
4 Romeo Victor identified contact Langen 136.130. Bye bye.
So they'll have 2 towers, one dealing with arrivals and one for departures.
Lufthansa 4 Romeo Victor.
Sorry, can you repeat your frequency, please?
136.130.
6.130, bye-bye.
Perfect. So you can see I upped the taxi fuel for this as well. Taxi fuel I can put up to 30 minutes. This is probably about as busy as it is in Frankfurt.
Alpaca 1717, wind 220 degrees, 9 knots, runway 18 cleared for takeoff. Runway 18 cleared takeoff, Alpaca 1717.
Surrounded by the Germans and the Americans here. Frankfurt Tower closed. Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, taxi on November to hold short 18, ready for departure in sequence.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, Frankfurt Tower.
Perfect. Right. Parking brakes set. So what have we got here then? UPS. He's got a long flight ahead of him. A340 from Lufthansa and an A319. Got an Alpaca holding short all the way down there for an intersection departure in the Dash 8. Mowing. It's got to do an immediate left turn up to departure. I don't know if Moen's still in chat.
Alpaca 28 Mike, behind the next departure from full length, line up and wait runway 18 behind.
So after the A340.
Behind the next departing aircraft via Sierra 1, line up runway 18 behind Alpaca 2 Mike. And just to check that departure is coming from full length. Roger, the departure from full length, Alpaca 2 Mike. Alpaca 1717 identified contact
so
runway
busy.
136.130.
But every time I've partaken in a group flight, or we've gone to or from a German airport, the efficiency of the operation, I mean, it's flawless. I mean, you imagine some of the group flights we've done, and not to discredit any of the other controllers, but sometimes it can be a bit chaotic. Here it's perfect. David, most flights from Marseille getting direct to the Austrian border from Milano Radar. That's great. David, what time is it for you now? 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? Happy Monday. So Moen will line up after the 340 gets its takeoff clearance. Glad I've got extra fuel and up the taxi fuel as well, because you sat here burning about 600 kilos an hour. Yeah, look, 600 kilos. So I've got the 300 on board for taxi. We've been taxiing for about... We pushed about 10 minutes. So we've still got loads of taxi fuel to use.
Runway 18 and wait. There will be an intersection departure out of Sierra ahead of you.
After departing A34, line up and wait. Runway 18, you pitch 69.
Perfect. So we can taxi forward now.
And Alpaca to 8 Mike, just to check, that's the A340 that's just started its roll. That's your sequence.
Perfect, line up behind this A340 that's on the takeoff roll to 8 Mike.
4,000 metres available. So it'll be mowing the A319 then, I should think. Greg, to cheer myself up, I've just bought rudder pedals and vowed to do more VATS in flights. Awesome. Good for you. I still have the very basic entry-level Cytec Pro rudder pedals. I don't use the toe brakes. I really don't like the feel of them. But for the rudder, I use the trigger here. Just put the cam on here for the brakes, and that's set to normal brakes on the right trigger. Push to torque on the left for ATC, and then the rudder pedals. Oh, please excuse my slippers. The Cytec ones are absolutely fine. Yes, they lack feel. Or anything like that, but I haven't tightened up as tight as they'll go, and it works really well. I'm quite happy with them. I've had them since I've started the channel, really, so they're nearly 7 years old. Glad that yellow, horrible yellow's gone, and now we get to enjoy the really nice sunset colours that Explain 12 offers.
Mike, caution the wake turbulence ahead, wind.
I think it should be a bit longer. Intersection departure 3:30. Probably should be about 3 minutes on a dash 8 or something like that. Actually, if he's in X-Plane, he might genuinely get, if I remember how to. Is it? How do you get it to show wake? There you go, look. So that's the wake from all the different aircraft on X-Plane. It's really cool. So if Moen ends up in that, it will turn his dash 8 over. See how it's being drifted by the wind. Moen likes a rough ride.
136.130, bye bye.
136.130, Alpaca to 8 Mike, thanks.
Let's see if he just clips the wake.
GPS 369 wind 220 degrees 9 knots, runway 18 cleared for takeoff.
It's just outside of it. Look at the wake size difference.
The 72 Mike behind the departing Boeing 747-800, line up runway 18 and wait behind.
Behind the parking,
it's very cool.
100 line up and wait, 18 behind the number 2 Mike.
And obviously with the jumbo taking off, that'll generate a huge amount of wake when it gets airborne. It's very cool. Anthony, hope you're doing well. Good morning to you. Terrain turbulence.
Very good evening.
That's quite cool as well.
11 nautical miles to 5 Mike.
Bavarian 1131 Frankfurt Tower, low wind 220
Oh, I've not
degrees,
seen
9
that
knots,
before.
runway 25, right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25 right, Siberian 1121.
Yeah, I mean, for how busy it is, look at the departures, they just sequence really well. Superb job by the controllers.
UPS 369 identified, contact lang radar 136.130, bye-bye. 136.130, bye-bye.
Superb. Hope you're doing well anyway. Great to see 50 members in chat here at the moment, so thank you very much for tuning into this group flight. Utilise the time, it is not the hustle and bustle of a usual stream. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to ask them as well. I have a bit more time to read pretty much all the comments here. Flight time's around an hour and 10 minutes, plus potential holding. We'll have to see how we get on today. It's nice to see X-Plane 12 slowly evolve from its sort of early access to how it is now. Still lots to be done, but it looks really nice now.
Lufthansa 72 Mike, wind 220 degrees, 9 knots, runway
Should be
18 cleared
next.
for takeoff. 18 cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 72 Mike. Alpaca 49 Alpha, uniform, line up and wait, runway 18.
Line up, wait, runway 18, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So Jim would confirm read back. He's read back, clear to line up and wait. Clear left and clear right. Transponder to TARA. Weather radar is on.
Before takeoff checklist, below the line, MCP,
Set.
transponder,
TARA.
strobe lights.
Ah, this.
Oops, did I forget to put one? I knew I'd forgotten something. Yeah, the runway textures are really nice in the sim. Ah, wrong button. Oh,
On.
Landing lights.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
I'm very excited because I have a flight on my roster this week. I've got 4 sims and a flight. I forget flights at the moment. I'm actually really looking forward to going flying. Next weekend I'm going. It's been about a month. I've got what to do. Yeah, it's just, yeah, the PMDG does taxi like a jar of lard.
Still was tower.
So I like your stop altitude as well, 4,000 feet. So to bear in mind. So we'll go straight over to departure when we get
Alpaca
cleared.
49 Alpha, uniform, wind 220 degrees, 9 knots, runway 18 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 18 cleared takeoff, Alpaca 49 at Alpha uniform. Excellent, cleared takeoff, lights are on. Let's go to Vienna. Doggers and chats, let's go.
Alpaca 70 Lima, Frankfurt Tower.
40%. Stabilised. See the EGT decreasing, that's really cool. Set takeoff thrust. I didn't really see about that model now. Set takeoff thrust. Takeoff thrust sets, indications normal.
knots.
Checked. Release forward pressure.
V1, rotate.
And on the thrust here, up we go. Bit more back pressure for the dead bands. There we go. Up to 15
Positive
degrees.
grade.
Gears coming up. And trim. That was superb. I didn't realise the EGT decreased when you stabilised now.
400.
LNAV. Yeah, it's superb.
1,000.
So 1,000 feet checked. We'll bug up at 1,500 feet AGL.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform identified, contact line radar 136.130.
136-130 Alpaca 49 at Alpha uniform. Thanks, ATC, bye. Perfect. Langen radar, it's Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, Cindy 5 Sierra, passing 2,600 for altitude 4,000 feet. Flaps 1. Definitely got the right frequency, 136130.
1,000 to go.
Checks. Langen radar, hello, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, Sydney 5 Sierra, passing 3,300 for 4,000 feet. Right, I'm just going to get the autopilot in, guys. I was hoping to hand fly that bit, but I've got no ATC. 13. Let's just level off here. 220 knots. I preset the frequency and everything. 136130. Just make sure if the mods behave perfectly here. It's leveled off amicably. Where's this departure frequency? 136. Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. Hello, we're on the Cindy 5 Sierra, maintaining 4,000 feet.
49 Alpha uniform departure. Good evening to you. Identified. Continue climb to flight level 110.
Climb level 110. Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. I don't know what happened there because I haven't changed the frequency or anything. It's definitely set. Right, VNAV, set standard, passing 38, flight level 110 after takeoff checklist. Gears off, brakes off. Star switches off. Taxi lights off. Air conditioning, pressurization, diff pressure is 1.6 psi. Climbing 600. Let's cool it down now. We're in flight. Air conditioning and pressurization set. Release the crew. I will just run the. This is usually done silently by operator.
Air conditioning and pressurization.
So this is done
Set.
by PM.
Engine start switches.
Off.
Landing gear.
Up and off.
Auto brake.
Off.
Flaps.
Up, no lights.
Altimeters.
So standard set, passing 5-3, flight level 110.
Set.
After takeoff, checklist complete.
Awesome. So that's all done, and we're on our way. Yeah, not sure what happened with the RT there because I checked in, didn't change frequencies. Probably nipped to the lavatory. And so yeah, the real 737 taxi lights aren't great. They're not. Have you tried the LED ones though, Longcat? I've flown one with the high intensity LEDs. They are much better. Clark, do you get to choose which aircraft you get type rated for, and if you want to learn a new aircraft, it's like a job application, or can anyone learn a new plane? So usually when you join an airline which has multiple fleets, they will decide where you get sent to. It could be based off 125.200 Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. Bye. Langen, hello, it's Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, climbing flight level 110 to Amtix. Not having much luck with these controllers, am I? So that the airline will decide where you go, and it could be based off your experience or wherever they have availability. Vertical speed.
1,000 to go.
261's icon climb speed. It's quite low. Someone's having headset issues. So vertical speed, the auto throttle is now an MCP speed, so it's going to maintain the indicated airspeed vs your vertical speed as well. Very busy here. That looks fantastic.
Lufthansa 5 kilo, descent level 100 to reach Zupix level. Lufthansa 5 kilo, descending flight level 100 level by Zupix. Alpaca to Mike, radar contact, climb level 240.
That wasn't for me, it was a different Alpaca.
Alpaca to Mike, Langen. Apologies, Alpaca to Mike, climbing flight level 240.
Langen, hello, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, flight level 110 to Amtix.
Alpaca 1717, contact the radar, 124, control 125.140.
There's alpacas everywhere. Alpacas galore.
Alpaca 1717, 125.140.
Uh-oh. Alpaca down. Didn't help. I think he already read it back.
Hello, Alpaca 84 Victor, climbing flight level 110.
Alpaca 81 Victor, line radar contact, climb flight level 240.
Ah, someone behind me has got a further
Level
climb.
240 for Alpaca 84 Victor.
Lagan, hello, Alpaca 49 at Alpha Uniform, flight level 110, Cindy.
Alpaca 400 uniform, line radar contact, climb level 130.
Climb flight level 130, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform. So 130, my operator in climb, we always set VNAV, even if it's a lowish climb here, and then we'll go straight.
This is Alpaca 1717,
Straight
level 240.
So make sure when you check in, guys, as as flight crew, always listen on the frequency first. You don't want to check in, just don't press the button, speak straight away. Just give it 5 seconds, listen on the frequency. Is ATC.
Alpaca 49 uniform, stop climb level 120.
Stop climb flight level 120, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform. So out hold, 120. Change. Just by the nick of time.
FedEx 235, connect radar 128, correction 135, correction 120.
So make sure when you check in, just listen for 5 seconds. Don't just step in because you might tread on.
Say again, FedEx 3235.
Is that an autopilot?
120805. Last station calling unreadable.
It's carnage.
Langen radar, hands align 58 kilo, ready to check.
Line 58
Just
kilo.
what I'm going to do is recycle 120.
I'll find it from
Cross level
change.
change. Just to get there, because I pushed out hold for the immediate level off. That's just going to get it back up to 120.
Alpaca 169, line radar contact.
There you go.
Lange Lufthansa 9er Lima Lima radio check.
Radio 5, level 0.
Roger, Lufthansa 9er Lima Lima with you, flight level 240 inbound Bimbo.
Greg, stop.
Radar 1, approved, 120805, FedEx 3235.
That FedEx is flying around with. Greg, Scott, what configuration flap speed should you be at 410? So 10 miles, you must select flap 1, it's the latest point to do it. You want to be about 200 knots, 200 knots, 10 knots either side's fine. At 4 miles, you want to be around 160 knots, configuring gear down flat 15. It's operator SOP. Some airlines will do it.
5 kilo, descent level 130, mention this level 110, contact 128, decimal, correction 120,
Still got all fair around here, which looks good.
Oh
yeah, now 120 rested in post-cruise check, pre-cruise checks.
Alpaca 400 uniform, climb level 420.
Blogs.
Alpaca 400 uniform, climb level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform. Set, 240 checked. Strap. Pre-cruise checks, fuel lights, logo, APs off, pressurization 4.0. Set, release passengers license, smooth, recall, checks complete.
Radar tweeted 1611 at flight level 140.
Hello, Lufthansa 59 kilo, information Mike currently on presiding because the other ATC didn't tell us to.
Lufthansa 5 kilo, roger, turn right heading 16.
Very nice.
Alpaca 29, contact radar 125 decimal 140.
Away.
135 decimal 140, Alpaca 28 Mike, thanks. Lufthansa 140, contact radar 125 decimal 140. 125 form for 0, Lufthansa 140 now. 1611 on frequency.
1611, flight level 140.
Roger, climb level 220.
I think I got my ortho tiles just right. I think that I built 4 around Frankfurt, then they end.
Well, Mike, go ahead.
DB1 Bravo arrival.
Now the light. Can you remember explain 12 about a year ago? The lighting at dusk was absolutely dreadful. They've sorted it now. It's a lot better, isn't it? It used to be really bad around this time. It's great to see it's improved.
120-805.
So ETA 1703, just under an hour.
Radar Alpaca 7 Alpha Lima. Alpaca 7 Lima,
What's that?
contact, climb
Sort of
flight level
flash over there.
240. Flight level 240, Alpaca 7 Alpha Lima. Right 180, cancel line 5 kilo.
It's flipping out.
Alpaca 4 Alpha uniform, stop climb level 210.
Stop climb flight level 210, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So always push out of hold first. Set. And 210 checked level change. That's the immediate level off procedure. Now pushing out of hold stops the aircraft climbing. That was a bit aggressive from the mod. Shouldn't have pushed down as much as that. And then once you've got it re-established, you can go back to VENA. So if you ever hear stop climb, just push out hold.
The 5X is on frequency. Yes, lost the 5X is contact the 120.
Yeah, it's very busy on this frequency as well, Language really busy, but a lot of people are treading on top of each other.
100, the 120 over.
Runway, good number, so to Lima Charlie, passing level 120, climbing 140.
Oh, I don't know how my flight's going along on New Sky. Oh yeah, lights changed. I don't have any negative marks doing.
Charlie, cap level 240.
Into a mic, descent to ISR level 110. ISR 110.
Oh, what's going on over there? It's like ex-pilot's having a bit of a moment. Vertical speed, 1,000 feet per minute.
That's good. 4, activate radar 1348085.
So busy.
Alpaca 8 for Victor, climb Richmond Madrid radar 134.085.
134.085, free for me.
Stop now 107 frequency.
God, some sort of stuck mic.
Stop 6 Charlie, descent to reach level 100 at Zupix.
Descent flight level 100 to reach at Zupix.
Where's Moen?
6 Charlie.
Make it hello, Lufthansa 786.
Oh, is that 84 Victor? Where's he? Or she? Have I been overtaken? Who are you? What is this? I've been overtaken. This is outrageous. Alpaca 84 Victor. You're blocking me.
8 contact cleared. Spesa 4 Bravo arrival.
It's Wake Vortex. I'll be in his Wake Vortex soon. Very nice. Excellent choice of aircraft though. Was that an Airbus? No, it was an Airbus. Terrible choice of aircraft.
120, mentioned 120. Left 120, hands on 5.
At miles ahead, make him quickly dash 8. So you can't be that far ahead. There you are. 28 Mike. Where my job is to overtake you in some way or shape or form. But that's going to be difficult when we booked. Edo, we're flying over Italy and we're free birds, radar just disconnected.
Do you know what the delay is going to be in approaching Frankfurt, please? Answer 5 kilo, you will be in Spesa in 20 miles.
Confirm 25 minutes, 25, answer 5 kilo.
So you may expect to reach the initial approach fix in 5 minutes.
Roger, reach initial approach fix in 5 minutes, answer 5 kilo.
There's no delays in Frankfurt.
Climb level 240.
Climb for level 240, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. Good. Well, he stopped some conflicts, this guy. Lufthansa.
Up to level 1
It's terrible. Yeah, sorry, you're stepped on. Can you say again, please?
125, 140 for Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform.
125, 140, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. Bye. That's one of my real bugbears on the line. If I have someone tread on the frequency, someone's talking. That's someone who's basically pressed the transfer button and started talking immediately without even listening. I mean, German agency was talking to me, and then someone just butts in. And it's one of my real bugbears on the line, and I will comment if anyone I fly with does something like that. I'm like, yeah, just listen, please. Bugbear. Lufthansa should know better. Radar, hello, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, climbing flight level 240 LVAC.
Hello, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform identified, climb to flight level 260.
Climb flight level 260, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. There we are, Vienna 260 checked. So step climbs. Up for 84 Victor there. Where are you mowing? There you are. Alpaca 28 Mike. Wicked. Lighting's improved a lot in the sim.
45 Yankee, contact 132635 with your request, goodbye.
3265, viewings from the Yankee Georgia Papa.
Delta Charlie, could you repeat the direct Delta Sierra, the number? 512. 512 Delta Charlie. Come 49 Alpha uniform, climb to flight level 280.
Climb for level 280, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. 280
for Victor, climb at 1000 feet per minute or greater. Proceed direct Mike India, Quebec.
Mike India, Quebec, and 1000 feet per minute or greater for 8 for Victor.
Nice, wake.
49 Alpha uniform, cleared flight level 300. Climb at 1000 feet per minute or less.
Climb for level 300, 1000 feet per minute or less, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So 300 checked, VS 1000 feet per minute.
Jet 225 inbound, peak up. No, Jet 225 identified.
That's the shortcut 84 Victor got.
Charlie Golf, contact Angrader 125.
And 28 Mike's on that shortcut as well.
125050, Delta Charlie Golf, good job.
So, big threat here. We're still quite low, and VS 1000 feet per minute is fine, but as you get higher, the amount of the amount of thrust the engine can produce will reduce as you climb. So you can actually, if you don't keep an eye on this, you can get to your maximum climb thrust setting with 1000 feet per minute, and the speed will come back. So you've got to really monitor the performance.
Decimal 78.
Packer 49 Alpha uniform, climb to flight level 310 at normal rate, and on conversion maintain Mach decimal 78 or less.
Climb flight level 310 in rates and maintain 78 or less in the cruise. Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, planning decimal 75.
Sure.
Perfect, so 310, quite a low cruise for us, so 310 set once, twice, and 3 times, verify on 121 and we would have logged on to CPRC.
München is here, hallo, aber dich wollte ich sprechen. Identified, climb to flight level 210.
I wonder why SimBrief capped me at 3-1. You should do check it, but A4 Victor will rush ahead here.
Jet 51 clear to flight level 210.
210 to Jet 51.
Excellent.
Packer 2 at Mike, proceed direct Akima.
Proceed direct Akima, Alpaca 2 at Mike.
8 for Victor, maintain Mach decimal 75 or greater.
So all the Alps are off to the right hand
Decimal
side there,
75 or
in the
greater with
distance.
currently decimal 78.
Done. Engine radar, Packer 7 Alpha Lima, about LOWW, passing flight level 255.
Just having a listen here in the ATIS
Packer 7 Hotel
in
Lima,
Vienna.
grade identified.
Departing on 29, landing on 34, which I think is what we're planning for, isn't it?
Flight level 310.
Easy 59 Mike Alpha, mentioned grade identified.
Yeah, right, 34. So yeah, departure's 29, landing on 34, which is I think the usual layout.
Jet 225, request descent.
As we're planning.
Jet 225, descend to flight level 150, 2000 feet per minute or greater.
Descent 150, 2000 feet per minute or greater to reach Jet 225.
Nice some tailwind as well, zipping along.
Got with Mike, contact 129-555, goodbye.
129.555, Alpaca 2 at Mike, Dankeschön.
Now what's going to happen, I wonder, with the virtual airline if we're all flying into Vienna. Does that do something? I'm trying to still learn about all the pricing and how it works with sort of earning the virtual money and stuff like that.
Flight level 260 to Jet 51.
Yeah, the sim looks really, really good. This is just stock X-plane.
Jet 225, contact bridge arrival 128, 030, goodbye. 128, 030, 225, ciao.
We can monitor vertical speed, it's less than 1,000 feet per minute. It's because we're turning. You can tell where the Alps are, look. Oh no, that's not the Alps. It'll be further south than that. Yeah, there's Echo Delta Delta Sierra, isn't that? Where's Munich? Echo Delta Delta Mike. Yeah, the Alps are going to be much further south. Right here. Munich is off to the right-hand side, down there, but I think it's a bit cloudy over there.
Okay, 8 for Victor, contact 129er 555.
I need to update this train database.
129er 555, Alpaca 8 for Victor, thank you.
Jet 51, climb to flight level 290.
There we are, 134 miles top descent. We'll start setting up shortly.
290 to Jet 51.
Greg, sort of means that Vienna's population doubles. Gabriel just crossing my country in Italy, very cool. Akatar, as far as I understand, the money is just a measure of how well managed the airline is at the moment in terms of choosing economical routes, but there is real sum, no earnings, no losses. Okay. I will get you some good achievements going as well, so some motivation to fly, things like visit 25 destinations. I was thinking, might look at some of the old streams and then you can try and replicate things like do the classic Heathrow to John F. Kennedy route, and business transatlantic route there is and stuff like that.
1,500 operator until flight level 250 to Jet 51.
Yeah, good point, Akatar, yeah. I take no credit for this. It's all Domino Mosina and Jordan.
No, we didn't have an assigned speed. Alpaca 7
There we are, the cruise. We'll do a fuel check at Mike India Quebec. I don't know if it's modelled in the mod, but if you go to index nav data, Mike India Quebec. There you go, you can get the frequency for VORs from the database, so 14.8.
370 Postman to 1 orbit.
There we are, so that's how you can get VOR frequency. Oh, why does that not come up? That's because it's not a VOR, it's an NDB. Ah, interesting. The frequency of the NDB is 426, but generally not in the cruise.
49er Alpha uniform, contact 129er, decimal 555, goodbye.
129er 555, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, choose.
212.
What did I accidentally flick? It was the nose wheel steering switch. Radar. Hello Alpaca, 49er Alpha uniform, maintaining flight level 310 to Mike India Quebec.
Alpaca 49er Alpha uniform, mention radar identified. Hello.
Perfect. Yeah, so that's actually an NDB. So you wouldn't generally tune those on rooms. The useful range isn't that great. There's just stock scenery now, but you can't really see the detail at this time of day anyway. We're just sort of north of the Alps. Crossing into Austria soon. Is there any holding going on in Austria? Wait, hold on. There's Moen. Moen, what's your ground speed? I was told 7.8 or less, maybe I could change that slightly. Let's do 280.
Austrian 65, mention radar identified. Hello.
401. We're going to be up to around 480 in a second. It's going to be close. Let's see what happens. Take care, Andy. Yeah, hope your recovery continues smoothly. Look after yourself, buddy. Make it a butter. We'll see what we can do. But I can't have butter anymore. Well off the mark. So you're playing flight sim in a fridge.
I'm sorry, I didn't get it. You've got very much background noise, so just send me a text message, please.
Right then, we'll start setting up for the approach. 250 below 10,000. High transition level here. Forecast will get the winds from ACARS. That Dash 8's a great little add-on. See your strobes flashing ahead. Just grab the great thing is you can, another sim brief feature which is really cool. If VATSIM's online, you press weather, you can actually get the ATIS from VATSIM, which is really, really nice. Or the actual meta, but we'll use the VATSIM ATIS. So temperature's -2, so we're going to make some cold temperature corrections. QNH is 1017.
Mr. 4317, remain on my frequency, please. And over will be in approximately 7 minutes.
Runway 34, it's 1305 Cav OK, it's a lovely evening, it's a 10 and 4 mile ring, 31,000 feet, so /93 is roughly where top of descent will be. There you go, bang on top of descent, perfect. Let's check this arrival then.
Alpaca 8 for Victor, contact Vienna, radar 132.6, goodbye.
So we're about to dossel a Kima. Dixel feed. Trying to see where the arrival starts. Mazur. Yeah, so we're coming in via Akima to Mazur. So our arrival starts here. We don't have any of these points then. Because before Akima we have Bibag and Dossel, which I can't see. Anyway, we'll start at Mazur. I've not seen this. I think this is a little bug. I've never seen like a star there before. So it's 6,000 to flight level 170, which is in the FMC with 0.1. Between 0530 and 2330, okay. On our arrival, don't proceed beyond Nerdu without clearance, enter a hole for noise abatement. Fly in the clean configuration as long as possible. Perfect. So we'll fly with those restrictions, Mazur, Tempter, 6,000 above, then Nerdu, and then it's going to be a transition. Expecting 3, 4. We need the chart, which is the transition. Nerdu transition, isn't it? Nerdu 5 November. There we are. So the arrival takes us to Nerdu, and this is what they call an RNAV transition. So instead of putting you in a conventional hold, they'll keep you on this arrival for a little bit longer. There's several Nerdu transitions. We'll base it off this one. That takes us to the east of the airfield via Nerdu, 6,000 feet or above. Whiskey, Whiskey, 987, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, all the way down. And this is where we need to try and have a guess if they're going to plan a shortcut or not. So right now, if we don't plan a shortcut and they turn us onto a base at 10 mile final, we'll be way too high. So right now we're going to be at 12,000 feet here. So we need to modify that. 132.6, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, bye. So what we're going to do is plan for a shortcut from Whiskey Whiskey 981. Whiskey Whiskey 971.
The Missouri 3 Whiskey arrival, Alpaca 2 Mike.
So after 981, which is the bottom here, we'll plan a shortcut like this. Whiskey 981 then. It would like to be at, if I delete this temporarily, 4,600. So what I'm going to do is make 6,000 a hard altitude, because we can't be any lower than that, and then we can adjust the speed to make that restriction. That's how we plan for sort of efficient descents and avoid high energy approach situations. Veen radar, hello, it's Alpaca 49 at Alpha Uniform, flight level 310 to Akima.
Alpaca 49 at Uniform, Veen radar, servos, radar contact, cleared Mazur, 3 Whiskey arrival, direct to Mazur.
Where? Mazur 3 Whiskey arrival, and just confirm that direct please, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform.
Direct Mazur.
Direct Mazur, thank you, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform. So Mazur 3 Whiskey, we can now route direct to Mazur. Execute, active out now available. And the Mazur 3 Whiskey is the one we're briefing, so that's all good. So yeah, as I was saying, planning for CDAs, to avoid high energy approaches. Very important to modify these waypoints, otherwise you end up very, very high. By putting 6,000 feet, it allows us to fly a shortened approach without being higher. But the only thing is that might put you a bit low. That might get you to extend downwind. So you've got to try and gain a picture of what's going on when you get closer to ATC. So we'll just make sure that the whole thing's there anyway, in case we end up flying the whole approach. All the way to 975, look at the bottom. And a right turn to 974, all of it 6,000, then down to 4,000, then down to 3,000 feet by FI34, and then Whiskey 971 before that. So that's all coded correctly, and the only other thing is an operator SOP, Whiskey 971. I'll put 180 or below, which is already planning anyway, but... Cool. We might get another transition though. And exactly there. Yeah, so you expect base turn normally of being 10 to 15 miles, that's for planning. So now let's 34, 181.
Alpaca 8 for Victor, descent flight level 170. 170, Alpaca 8
so that's active once, twice. We can put in fisherman on standby 1104.
120.375,
so that's 101 set. Checks in the FMC. 339 is the final approach course. Ah, see that guy checking in, didn't even listen.
Speedbird 781, resume all navigation direct to land.
Frequency's course is minimum 794. There's an aircraft flying over them.
Speedbird 781, resume all navigation direct to land.
Very nice. Cat 1 ILS ends category C 208. So 794.
5 Kilo Foxtrot, contact München, 129.555, goodbye.
Stop.
Thank you. 5 Kilo Foxtrot, München, 129.555.
Frenchie's course is minimum RVR 550 metres. Preset the QNH as well, which was on here.
Good afternoon, Vienna, Renault Speedbird 16 Heavy with you, flight level 400, passing waypoint backward.
Oh yeah, I've got some cold temperature corrections, QNH 1017. So we need to make cold temperature corrections here, guys, it's -2. So the MSA, anything below the MSA we need to correct, so 4,700, 2,700 in this sector. So this is technically at the 4,700, so we need to actually modify all these altitudes. Now I have got the table on my work iPad. I'll try and get one up for you guys.
Radar contact, Mazur 3 Whiskey arrival. Expect Mazur 3 Whiskey arrival, Alpaca 7 Mazur. Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, descent level 170.
Descent flight level 170, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. It's early descent. I'm going to land on top of your head, Moen. So, very early descent. Well, it's actually not like 20 miles, so we'll push out into vent for now. The aircraft will start descending at 1,000 feet per minute until it transitions onto its descent path.
München 129 555, Austria Tanker Foxtrot, shut up.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, turn left by 5 degrees due to traffic.
Left 5 degrees, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So match heading first. Heading select. Bye, Marion. I'm trying to do a million things at once. Right. So first things minimums, it's -2, so we had 20 feet to the minimums, as we'd expect. So it's going to be 814.
134.675.
Platform altitude will change as well. 3,000 feet or above. So FI 34 I want to change. So 3,000 feet above. Elevation 600. So that's 2,400 feet above the ground platform altitude. So 2,400. We get our table out. 2,000 then, minus, it's just around 0, so 2,000 is 120, plus 430, so 150 feet we need to add to the platform altitude. And we do this to all altitudes below the MSA, temperature corrected MSA. 3150 is a new platform altitude. And that just, because when it's cold, the altimeter overreads to actually learn them what the indicated altitude is, so we have to make these distance cross-check changes so you ensure VNAV doesn't run it slow. The rest is okay. You can't change this in the FMC. You can't change the runway. The missed approach is also above the MSA. Foxtrot Mike Delta at 5,000. The MSA is 3,600. So the only one we need to change is that, and the minimums which we've done. Bye bye. Bye Moen, bye. I wonder if you flick your lights if you'll see it. No, flash your lights. It works! That's great. I remember it. Someone told me that it knows if people turn off and on their lights. Very cool. Right, cold temperature corrections have been made. Then platform altitude's all set. Missed approach is climb straight ahead to 9.8 miles of Fox Mike Delta. Right turn to view kind of 5,000 feet. So in the event of a missed approach, I'll push Toga once. We'll go around flat 15, set go around thrust, pause radar climb, gear up 400 feet, LNAV, tune the radios for missed approach, Fox Mike Delta, right turn back to the beacon, 5,000 feet. No speed restrictions on the missed approach. Still got his gear down, I wonder if he's supposed to put his gear down. I don't know if it's a sim thing. Runway 34 then, nice long runway here, we'll vacate at the first convenient left. So Bravo 7 Bravo 7, Bravo 5, all available here, minimum runway occupancy. And then we'll taxi onto stand. 3,600 metres. What's happened to this screen? Sorry, runway 34 we're landing on.
Apologies, flight level 160.
Bo's distracted.
Hello, Vienna, I want to take sound for this
Shut the window again.
Oh, first radar 16 Alpha, Wien, radar servos, radar contact, clear to booty to Whiskey Rider.
1305. Sounds like we captured our profile. Outside temperature -2. QH 1017. 130. Reverse credit route takes us dry. Gonna burn 800 kilos. Oh, the noise. 62.6 landing weight. Someone's got a stuck mic and it's really annoying. 30 order brake 3. 1890 meters, perfect.
5959, I do not need anything from you right now. I will call you back for descent. You are identified 200. Everything is just fine. Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, contact Wien on 128.7. Goodbye.
128.7, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, bye. Just realised my order. What's happened here? I haven't even got a split in my thrust levers. That's weird. I had one engine idle, one on high thrust, but thankfully because of the altitude it didn't make any difference. That'd have been nasty at sea level. 128.78. No, 128.7. Oh, getting all Jim, do some work. Why are you guys showing frequencies? 134. Oh. Radar, hello, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, descending 170, radar heading 070 degrees. Was he meant to give me a different frequency?
Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, beam identified.
Perfect.
49 Alpha Uniform, making 290 knots or more.
290 or greater, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform. So, what we'll do, open speed intervent. It's going to stay in path, because we're close to Magenta Line. This is the new common VNAV, which I really like. So opening the speed window, it stays in VNAV path, following the path, but you can directly control your speed by opening the speed window. It's great. Robson, your Zebo's broken. Can't use VS or VNAV descending with trim. No. Is your FMC updated, Robson? Is it? Have you got routing on your FMC? Yeah, I've heard about the Zebo head HUD. I've not tried it out. The mod's performed really well today. No glaring issues yet. Hi Ross, just joined. How are we getting on? Any major hit mishaps? No, it's been alright. It's been very busy in Frankfurt, but the Germans put us. 134.675. Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform. Bye bye. This is the frequency you guys are taking in check.
1018.
8000 at QH 1018, to the next Yankee.
Veen, hello, Alpaca 49 at Alpha Uniform, descending flight level 170, radar heading 070 degrees, speed 290 knots.
49 Alpha Uniform, Wien radar hello, kilo current, expect ILS-34, cleared Nardu 5, November transition.
Expect ILS-34, and then the Nardu 5 transition. Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform. Whatever transition it was called. Nardu.
5 inbound Lennox, and then Nardu flight level 090.
Commander 5, Wien radar hello, kilo current, expect ILS-34, cleared Nardu 5, November transition.
Perfect.
5 November transition and...
Doros in the Meds Vienna got my rewards, yay!
And just to check, transition is above our current altitude. Do you want us on a QNH?
Commander 5, QNH is 1018.
1018, we do have information Juliet.
Perfect.
Commander 5, what's your company? Radar, Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima, inbound Mazu.
47 Hotel Lima listed in a telling off. by Jack, the chief pilot.
Report indicated SD.
So we're on a heading, remember?
Alpaca 905, report indicated SD.
What did he clear me directed?
Okay, 250. Good night.
Alpaca 59250.
Obviously my side.
240, Alpaca 95.
5250.
Apologies, 250, Alpaca 95.
Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima, Lima Ada Hello, Kilo Card, expect ILS 34, cleared near to 5 November transition. We are 7 miles ahead of Mazu. Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima, understood, expect ILS 34, cleared near to 5 November transition. Mazu 3 Whiskey and the
just ask you if you saw us with the heading.
Alpaca 490 uniform, right heading 090.
Riding 090 degrees, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So still on the heading, that's fine.
Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima, speed 250 knots.
So this is very low on the profile. Look, we're 170 all the way until this point here because of the profile pitching very low here early because of the restrictions. So we don't mind being high for a bit.
Good evening, and I'm the 1 Delta with you.
Calby Sport, Vienna control very efficient today, got vector straight in, very cool.
80,1018 for Alpaca 8 for Victor. Okay, 8 for Victor, confirm speed 250 knots.
Yeah, the mod's flying really nicely.
Equal Victor 250.
Beware, Alpaca 6 Delta Charlie, request for descent.
Really nice evening to go flying as well.
Charlie, contact arrival 1198, course and only. 1198, course and only, Alpaca 6 Delta Charlie. Alpaca 5 Tango Hotel, contact arrival 1198, course and only. 1198, decimal 8, call sign only, Alpaca 5 Tango Hotel.
So Alpaca's going in.
Alpaca 20, Mike, descent flight level 130. Descent flight level 130, Alpaca 2 Mike. Alpaca 7 Yacht Hotel Lima, descent flight level 130.
Alpaca's everywhere.
Flight level 130, Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima. Alpaca 8 for Victor, computing 130.
Listening, only the voiceovers are struggling a bit under the load. Many transmissions were broken. Fair enough.
Alpha uniform, descent 10,000, 10,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Said altitude 10,000 feet, QNH 1018, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So 10,000 feet, 1018. And yeah, we'll do a license event. There we are, passing 17,000 for 10,000 feet. Standby altimeter set. So yeah, very high transition level here. Make sure you set QNH when you're clear to an altitude. Oh, we're not sending. Now I should descend now 1,000 feet per minute. Come on, there it goes, there it goes. Funny enough, the real aircraft could be a bit like that.
Right, heading 230, Alpaca 95.
Oh, yeah, so the aircraft should be descending at 1,000 feet per minute here, not sort of being level. So pushing out to defend below profile. I'm flying one more time. Otherwise I'll just help it out by going VS. Yeah, so it should be descending 1,000 feet per minute. Descent. So I can just do 1,000 with VS and then when we back up, I'll go VNAV. Listen, I had to delete a lot of restrictions in order to get it down. Every waypoint has a 6,000 feet restriction. Be careful with that because I'm keeping you safe with terrain. So you shouldn't ever go below this unless under radar control. So even a beam, you've got to be above 6,000. I'd just make it hard if you want to get lower, but don't go below the altitude unless under radar control, as I said.
1019, contact arrival 1198, course and only.
1198 for us, and 101.
Okay, 8 for Victor, descent 6,000.
6,000 for Alpaca 8 for Victor.
8 for Victor, contact arrival 119,
Busy but working well.
198, course and only, thanks for 13 for
There's
Victor.
Vienna down there, look. I think you can tell when someone's flying straight to you. Look at that bright light. It's pretty cool. There's an aircraft coming. So, well, not coming towards, but 10 miles, same height. Let's see what happens here. There's a Ryanair. I think we're going to be just sequenced behind the Ryanair there.
1-2, kilo current, expect ILS-34, cleared near to 5 November.
Is that for me?
212,
Nah, that's going to be a bit too close to the Ryanair there.
Austin 212, cleared near to 5 November, transition, expect ILS-34.
Actually, last time I went to Vienna, we went here on a cross the land event. I think from, was it Riyadh or somewhere? Went in the A340 to Vienna, and it was a night flight. It was like a that's across the land event, but I think it was Jeddah to Vienna. But that was some time ago now. So hopefully it turn soon to seek behind the Ryanair. Can't get behind Moen, he's going to slow us right down. Well, that thing can actually descend quite quickly, get down to 240 knots.
1326,
A little bit further east now.
Victor is still with you on this frequency.
The 1 Victor, contact V128.7.
28, Lufthansa 1 is the truth.
Very busy. Still do a speed control as well.
Alpaca 49 Alpha in uniform, left heading 270.
Left. Just grab a left heading 270, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. Roger. No, left, he wants to go the long way round.
28 Mike, speed 220 knots, defense.
So I confirm that. That is often a control by see if they just want you to do 180. Sometimes they might want you to do a left turn more than 180 degrees. They usually repeat the instructions, so they'll go Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, turn left. I say again left heading 270, and that usually means more than 180, so it's sort of like a minute minute. My question is obviously that's taking me away from the airport. There's the move. HC has the plan though. It's his job to sequence the planes. See that the aircraft still thinks when you update it, it's more quicker to go to the right. So I'm going to slow down. There's no point going fast.
On board in the Ado 5 November transition to jet 51.
No, very low on profile. Moen, are you going to now push in front of me? What's happened? What has happened here? I've been completely spat out of the sequence. Look at this. Look at all these aircraft inbound. 2 Alpacas. And I've been abandoned. Outrageous. Yeah, bye Moen, bye.
Charlie Beam Radar, hello, kilo correct, expect ILS-34, cleared ballard for November transition.
For November transition, ILS-34 right,
All the inbounds at 1, 2, 3.
28.7.
127,
This is outrageous.
130.
It's this Ryanair. I was here. That's where I was. It was the inbound Ryanair that shot me in the foot here. I should have been just here. Look, I was right behind Alpaca 84 Victor there. And now I'm being vectored around to the north. It's our boat.
Runway 34, can you repeat the rest? Alpaca 696.
212, speed 247 knots.
Down to 240. Alpaca 696.
696, negative, not for you. You are cleared for the near to 5 November transition, expect ILS-34.
No, do 5 November.
696, expect ILS-34.
Being radar, vehicle and 76 kilo.
Yeah, this is... I've been hurt here. Get me in this gap here, look. There's Edo. And they're all obviously coming in from the south as well. There's holding going on there. I think I'm going to end up behind Alpaca 9.5, and then there's an even smaller gap here. Oof, how's this going to work? He should have stuck me in the hold at Mabod. Oh, Alpaca. Whoa! I'm to Alpaca 9.5.
Charlie, speed 240.
Oh dear. Sending it back to Frankfurt now, yeah, I know.
Oscar descent 8000, KH 1018, speed 260.
Yeah, this is hurting.
Send 8000 QNH, can you repeat please, it was block?
Oscar, QNH 1018.
1018, Packet Oscar.
Packet 5 Tango Bravo, contact Wien 134, decimal correction 119.
Yeah, I'm being hurt here. Look at this, look at this, what's going on?
Hotel Lima, descent 6000. Descent 6000 feet, Packet 7 Hotel Lima.
I'm going to see how long he leaves me on this heading for. I was in a lovely little sequence there.
That's Whiskey 985, Alpaca 985.
Oh dear.
Packet 7 Hotel Lima, contact arrival 1198, calls and only service.
Right, 2 tons. Back to the line.
Alpaca 4, Alpha uniform, turn left heading 200.
Left heading 200 degrees, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform.
Jet 5, 1 speed 2.
I quite like looking at the map, seeing where they're going to sequence us in. So I think he's seen a gap here, hasn't he?
Alpaca 49, Alpha uniform 250 knots or greater.
250 knots or greater, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. I'll give him 2
Alpha uniform, result all negation, direct whiskey 9er, correction, direct whiskey 9er 85.
Direct whiskey 9er 85, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. Well, I might as well go back to 250, but I'm trying to... Ooh, come on, aircraft. LOWW, turn. Just do the right update.
Charlie, descent flight level 130. Sending 130,
Right, that's going to work out well. Oh! Why are these... What happened there? Why are these aircraft moving around on FATSIM? So he's put me in this gap here. In between the TUI and the Alpaca, but that's going to be quite tight there. Okay. So I'm going to bring it out to 250 now.
Alpaca 696, descent flight level 130.
To 250 or greater.
Alpaca 696 down to 130.
Low, loud and fast, you're just going to love this. Not efficient. Kieran, I was just thinking that so cool he slotted me in exactly in the order I was booked, despite having to start a new flight that I looked, see you out the sticks going around in circles.
49 Alpha uniform, speed 240 knots.
240 knots, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So it's really important to fly speeds accurately with ATC now for the sequence. Right, fuel, 4 pumps, 4.8 on board, lights, logo. Angler bank set to 25 degrees, pressurization 3.2 sets, seatbelts on, recall, checks complete.
Oscar, descent 6000.
6000, take it to Oscar.
Item 16 Alpha, contact arrival 1198, calls and only zeros.
Right, so next we'll be able to descend, but we're plenty low on profile. There's an aircraft quite close to us there, look. This AUA, look at this. So what he'll do, he'll turn him on base leg before me, and then I'll extend downwind a bit further, just to increase the gap. 230 knots, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. Because he's only 5 miles ahead there.
49 Alpha uniform, this is 8000.
Set 8,000 feet, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. 8,000 feet set, so we can just do 500 feet per minute. So should arm VS. Oh, hold on, what's happened here? It should arm VS. Vertical speed. Which airline's AUA? This has been a plot twist. I'll give him radar antenna to delay you so I can watch the end of the stream. Brilliant. Just seen all your comments. Blade, looks like you're on the naughty step, I know. Yeah, Copper 115. It looks like what happens when you bring 20 friends to a landing party. Brilliant. It's Austrian Airlines, not you. Anyway, that's working well. I think the gap between myself and Austrian needs to be increased. But I should think we're going to... Oh yeah, look at that. Alpaca is very close to that Austrian. And departures will be from... 29, won't they? Oh, different controller now.
Yeah, Quebec 7000, report ready for descent. Expecting 7000 at Quebec and we're descending to 210 right now.
Still 5 miles ahead. We can monitor the performance though, because look at the diamond, it's right on the circle. It's just gone proximate actually. So long as that goes away, that's going to be better. See where the wake is. There you go, that gives you an idea of where wake turbulence is.
Alpaca 696, descend 10,000 feet, QNH 1018. Alpaca 696.
Crazy when you look at it, it's really cool.
Alpaca 0784, speed radar no identified, expect ILS 34, cleared Ballard for November transition.
Call the aircraft downwind here.
1,000 to go.
Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar, descend 6,000 feet, speed 2.
Is that a bit of wake there? I mean, there's Moen turning base. How did this happen? No, I'm not the only wake, it's been light turbulence.
Descending 7,000 feet, QNH 1018, Lufthansa 999 Charlie.
Also in 212, descend 6,000 feet, speed 220.
Anyway, progressing nicely on the inbound. Nearly a beam Vienna.
Also 212, contact arrival 119 at the flank course and only nearby.
There's the airport. Also just taking off. Look. Send 7,000 feet, speed 220 knots, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. 7,220.
Speed 200.
Yeah, you can see, look, he's still around the same distance still, at 5 miles.
Jet at 51, descend 6,000 feet. 6,000, switch at 51. Alpaca 6, going.
Oh.
Contact arrival, 119 at the flank course. Nearby. 19.8, Alpaca Delta Oscar.
Radio's getting a bit clippy, wasn't it? On to go.
Alpaca 07840, send 9,000
There is
feet,
Vienna.
1017.
For the aircraft there. Are they taxiing in all these Alpacas? Are they on stand? No, they're taxiing in, aren't they?
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, speed 200, descend 6,000.
Speed 200, descend altitude 6,000 feet, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. That's a really annoying speed, 200 knots, because it sort of commits you to extending flaps, because I can only bug 209, so I will select flap 1 and bug 200 knots. It's the only way to do it. Usually AC gives you sort of like minimum clean or something like that. So flaps 1.
49 Alpha uniform, contact arrival, 119 at the flank, constant only.
119.8, call sign only, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, thanks for service, bye. Perfect. God, there's so many frequencies here. what's it? What, I'm trying to remember who
Alpaca
it's
28
called.
Mike, speed 180 until 6.
180 till 6,
Phoenix.
Alpaca 28 Mike.
Alpaca 905, speed 220.
Speed 220, Alpaca 905.
Veen radar, Alpaca 49 at Alpha Uniform.
Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, good evening, descent 4000.
Send 4000, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform. So his job
Good evening,
is to get everyone onto final approach with sufficient spacing.
Good evening, descent 4000.
There's Moen very close behind the Ryanair,
Alpaca 905, turn right
trying to
heading
get that dash 8 going.
3000, clear dollars 34.
Hopefully we'll have a slight delayed base turn with the Austrian. Hopefully we'll drop the gear at 10 miles.
Alpaca 905.
Alpaca 28 Mike, speed 160 until 4.
160 till 4, Alpaca 28 Mike.
Alpaca 28 Mike, traffic is front is very slow, reduce final approach speed.
Reduce final approach speed, Alpaca 28 Mike.
In a dash 8,
11 Delta,
final approach
tower,
speed, that's 100
123,
knots. Poor Ryanair behind you. You're in a Ryanair sandwich there, Moen, but yeah, he's slowed right down. What's he flying at?
Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima, speed 200.
Speed 200, Alpaca 7, Alpha Lima. Arrival, hello, Twitch at 51.
351, hello, descent 4000.
4000, Twitch at 51.
Yeah, so just trying to keep that gap, look. It's slightly ahead now, look.
19 Alpha Uniform, disregard.
Oh, roger.
And then 16 Alpha, speed 180 until 6.
Right, 6,000.
Good luck, Moen.
Alpaca 7 Hotel Lima, speed 180 until 6.
There he is, look, in the 901 Delta's getting a bit slow.
Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar, turn left heading 070.
Edo's not too far away as well, recognise that cool sign.
Left heading 070, Alpaca 3 Oscar.
Oh, Edo, yeah, look at this.
905, descent 3000.
We're going to be quite close here, buddy.
73,000, Alpaca 905, apologies, I know you've already given me that.
Alpaca 28 Mike, contact tower 1238.
1238, Alpaca 28 Mike.
Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar, turn left heading 010, descent 3000, clear dollars 34.
So we're looking good here. I mean, 13 miles out, 6,000. We're quite high for a straight turn.
Alpaca 28 Oscar.
But now under radar control,
3 Delta Oscar, turn left
I
heading
can descend a bit lower. But you've got to make sure you're under radar control. He's cleared us to 4,000.
010, Alpaca 28 Oscar.
What I'm going to do now is just keep updating it. So we get past onto Vexus.
From 212 turn right heading 250.
What are you chatting there? Don't know. We've seen it. So the Austrian still hasn't turned base yet. Oh, he's turning now. But that's actually the end of the arrival. He's at Whiskey 97.
Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar, descent 3000.
Oh no, he's turned. Yeah, no, he's turning as per the arrival. So I'm just going to keep the speed nice and low. 5 miles should be enough separation. 5 miles, yeah, 5 miles should be fine. So it stays like that. Look at this, Lufthansa and I are almost parallel. Can't you see him? Where's that Lufthansa? There he is. Look at that Lufthansa. We're sort of paralleling each other. He's on the other arrival.
Alpaca 696.
6, good evening, you said 5000.
I've got 2 miles separation. You might arrive before me anyway. Good. So,
Alpaca 6, minus 6, speed 190.
well, that's it. I might be in a similar situation here with the Lufthansa.
696.
Because it isn't to maintain a heading, it's to follow the arrival.
Charlie turn left heading 070.
So he's either going to delay me or the Lufthansa. There's Edo.
Alpaca 7, Hotel Lima, establish ILS 34. Alpaca 905, speed 200.
So many alpacas.
Speed 200, Alpaca 905.
Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar, speed 180 until 6.
Speed 180, Alpaca
1000 ago.
Till 6 March final.
Well done, Negative. Taking it offline. We'll hopefully see you on an online flight at one point.
Hotel Lima, contact tower 1.
Look out for those VATS in first wing events to build some confidence if you need it.
Alpaca 7, Hotel Lima, thank you, bye-bye. Center 999, Charlie left heading 010, descent 3000, clear dollars 34.
He's turned the Lufthansa.
Left 010, descending 3000, clear dollars.
So he's going to cut the Lufthansa up. Let's see what he does with me.
Alpaca 4, 9 Alpha Uniform, turn right heading 250.
Right, heading 250 degrees, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So he's just giving me a bit of a dog leg here. Well, it's a bit of a base leg really. I'm super low on the approach though, super low.
Alpaca 905, speed 180 until 6.
Great, the bright light is usually an aircraft inbound towards you. I like how Expo's done that. So you see the aircraft inbound facing us directly. The light's a lot brighter. That's quite realistic actually. You see it when aircraft are in the vectors. They're coming in from the other side. Well done, Robson.
49 Alpha uniform, descent 3000, turn right heading 310, cleared ILS 34.
Descend 3,000 feet, right heading 310 degrees on the heading cleared ILS 34, Alpaca 49 Alpha. So let's see how that sequence does. There's a rider somewhere. I presume he's in the cruise somewhere. And not about to hit me. Seeing he's not on TCAS, that looks like that's great. And it looks like we've got decent spacing between us and the Lufthansa. Right, so alarm Vorlock initially, still 24 miles out. And we're flying our assigned speed of 200 knots. Yeah, lighting's been really nice.
5, contact tower 123.8.
123.8, Alpaca 905.
Yeah, it looks like the traffic sort of eased after this lot here. He's going to have his workload will decrease.
351, turn right heading 250.
Right turn 250 to jet 51.
Arrival Alpaca 84 Victor with you heading 160.
With you.
Alpaca 84 Victor, good evening. Descend 4000 and turn right by 5 degrees. Turn right by 5 degrees, new heading
All that
165
traffic
and
going to be
4000.
slotting in behind.
Jet 51.
So usually the aircraft with localizer capture will never turn towards the localizer. It will stay on the heading and then turn to intercept. It shouldn't turn left because we're not complying with that ATC radar heading otherwise. So that's sort of that's something that's a bit of a bug. Should never have turned left there. Should have stayed on the heading then, only turned right to intercept. Anyway, we're heading 339 set, and it's just under 5 miles. Keep an eye on that.
Jet 51, turn right heading, disregard. Alpaca 3 Delta Oscar, contact tower 123.8, going.
Did mine go
123
around?
decimal 8, Delta Oscar, bye.
Descend 212, speed 180 until 6.
180 until 6 westbound,
Lufthansa 999 Charlie, speed 180 until 6.
I'm doing 180 then.
Lufthansa 999 Charlie.
So it's not going to work. If he's been told to do 180, and he's only
Alpaca 0784.
3 miles an hour, I'm going to do flat 2 180.
0784, good evening.
Otherwise I'm going to be going around.
Alpaca 0784. Alpaca 696, turn right heading 310, descend 3000, cleared ILS 34.
There's the wake look. So you see when you've got crosswind how wake is less of a factor.
Alpaca 696.
It sort of blows away from your course. But you don't usually get it on
turn right
fire.
heading 310, descend 3000, cleared ILS 34.
Alpaca 696, heading 310, cleared ILS 36.
Feels good anyway. Alternatively to 2.5. We've still got 4.4. It's been about 45 minutes extra
ILS
still.
34, descend 3,000 feet.
Yeah, actual flight time's only been about 10-15 minutes longer.
Uniform, speed 180 until 6.
180 till 6, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform.
Alpaca 696, you're turning into the wrong direction. Turn right,
Uh-oh.
heading 310.
I believe I'm heading right to 310.
You are turning left on my screen. Now you're turning right.
Simism.
Alpaca 0784, speed 200.
Well, I tried my best to try and do a gentle descent, but we got sent quite far out.
Alpaca 696, speed 1, correction, speed 200.
Look at this. We're number... Edo's just touched down. An Austrian. Oh, Lufthansa's...
Contact tower 1.
Lufthansa's told us he's not doing 180 knots. Nah.
Alpaca 49 Alpha
25,
uniform, speed 160 until 4.
160 till 4, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. You can tell he's not doing 180 knots, so we're getting closer.
Alpaca 0784, speed 180 until 6, and via transition, cleared ILS 34.
Lufthansa's put the brakes on.
Alpaca 0784 via V transition.
Well, I'm going to have to drop the gear then. Gear down, flat 15. It's the only way I can fly 160 knots. Burns a lot of fuel doing this, but it's the only way to comply with the ATC. Yeah, he's not been doing 180 knots. I've been doing 180, and we were 3.2 miles, and he's now 2.5. So I'm doing 160 now, assigned speed. You can sort of write it. This is not how TCAS works in the real aircraft. But this sort of moves smoothly in the mod. He's still going a bit slower, look. Look, see how the diamond's moving down closer towards me? Naughty Lufthansa. Two and a half should be okay, as long as it doesn't slow down further.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, reduce final approach speed.
The final approach speed, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. Lufthansa's naughty! Schnell, Lufthansa, schnell! Flat 30.
Lufthansa 999 Charlie, contact tower 123.8. 123.8 to passengers, ciao.
Oops. Don't forget to approach. Right, localise established. I can set low altitude and go VS. That was a bit of a whoopsie. So elevation 600. Plus 1,000. 1,600. Oh, can't believe I did that. That was a bit of a distraction. I was too busy looking at the. He's what's he doing, this guy? Well, that's not going to help my speed. I've shot myself in the foot.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, cancel approach clearance. Climb 6,000 and expect VLS 34 again.
Climb 6,000 feet. Standard missed approach, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So, 6,000 feet set. You ready for the go around, guys? Yeah, we've been watching the whole thing, you know. Right. Anyway, so Toga, go around. Flap 15. Set go around thrust. Pause rear climb. Gear up.
Alpaca 7, correction Alpaca 0784, descent 3000.
And flap 5. LNAV. So they should be commanding 182 knots of flap 5, not 184. Flap 1.
Good evening, descent 4000. 476 again. Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, turn right heading 110.
Right, heading 110, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So heading select 110. And flaps up.
Okay, for Victor, turn right heading 310, cleared LS 34, descent 3000.
So just follow the flight directors. With the flaps up, it's going to maintain 222 knots. I mean, it'll be 224 in the mod for some reason, I don't know why. Oh no, 222, that's perfect. And this is reduced go around thrust now, GA. And at my operator, we engage command at the missed approach altitude. Stuffed by the Luffy. Yeah, he was not flying his assigned speeds at all. Either that or he didn't have live weather on or something like that. Yeah, the go around was almost perfect for the mod. So one push of Toga gives you reduced go around thrust, which is around 83.5 today, and that gives you around 1 to 2,000 feet per minute. Just to demonstrate it, I'm going to push Toga again. Watch what happens. You get N1, that's full go around thrust, which is usually way too much thrust for two engines. So if you want to get rid of it, the only way is to disconnect auto throttle. Why is that not working? Did that the other day. And just set something a bit more sensible.
Contact tower 1238, John.
So that's why I avoid pushing Toga twice on a tank around. When you level off, target thrust setting, two engines.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform.
Go ahead, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, turn right heading 160, descent 5000.
Riding 160 degrees, descent altitude 5,000 feet, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. I'm trying to do about a million things at once here. Command 5,000 feet.
Alpaca 6 to echo, turn left heading 070.
What was I heading again? and vertical speeds. We still need to do the after takeoff checks. I was enjoying myself there, that's why. After takeoff. Gears off, sort of brakes to 3. We need to reload the FMC as well. Taxi lights off.
1,000 to go.
And after takeoff checklist is complete to 75,000 feet. I don't know what happened with the I've had this before. You see, I disconnected the auto throttle. Thanks, heading 160. I disconnected the auto throttle and I moved the thrust levers, but nothing happened. Anyway, when you go around, reassess the situation. Your fuel, 4 tons, sufficient for another approach. So we can select arrivals, ILS 34, execute, and you can just route direct to Whiskey 071. Still have the whole missed approach in there, but we didn't need to fly it. There we are, all ready to go for another one. So yeah, it's good going around. The mod handled it really well. Push toggle once for reduced go around thrust. That makes your workload a lot easier. And then went to level off order.
49 Alpha uniform. Descend 4,000, turn right by 5 degrees.
Send 4,000 feet right, 5 degrees Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So 4,000 feet.
8 kilo November, good evening, descend 6,000. And 6,000, Ocean 8 to November.
We can now do 210 knots. We're actually we're under free speed now. But you can see how your workload increases. I missed that ATC call because I'm hand flying. I don't know if you guys saw, but when I levelled off I did that and the auto throttle was off, but the thrust, I've had this before and explained. 220 knots, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. I've had this before where it takes a while for it to register, so I reduced thrust and nothing happened. So under vectors now, you can just keep updating the FMC and that'll update VNAV, so we're pretty much on profile now. No, it's been a while since we had to go around. But yeah, look, Lufthansa was completely ignoring the speeds assigned by ATC. What's the picture now then? Right, we're behind the Alpaca 62 Echo now.
Okay, for Victor, speed 180 until 6. 80 until 6 on the speed for 8 for Victor. Okay, 49 Alpha uniform, turn right heading 250.
Riding 250 degrees, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. Don't want deja vu again. Zebo option, sync hardware throttles. Thank you very much, Thompson. How do you get to the home page? I always forget now. Probably not the best time to be looking it up.
Being approach service, Alpaca 80 Zulu. Alpaca 80
I'll have to look at that.
Arrival, Servus, descend 4,000.
Don't do the same again.
8 kilo November, descend 4,000.
I was told to fly 220 knots again, that's too fast. I was told this guy to do 180 knots till 6.
9 kilo November, sorry, minus 10, descend 5,000.
Yes, Listerman, yes.
Ocean 8 kilo November. Alpaca 62 Echo, speed 200.
Speed 200, Alpaca 62 Echo.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, descend 3,000, speed 200.
Send 3,000 feet, speed 200 knots, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. I could have easily have touched down about 20 minutes ago. Just
Alpaca 8 for Victor, contact tower 123.8.
123 tower 8 for Victor, thank you, sir.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, turn right heading 310, cleared ILS 34.
Running 310 degrees on the heading, cleared ILS 34, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So 310,
Kilo November, turn right heading 250.
except for 4,000 then.
Right, 280, correct?
Ocean 8
Oh, yeah,
kilo
2.
November, negative, turn right heading 250.
Okay, correct sensing, on approach. Copper, if Lufthansa was not following speed requests, should ATC give him a go around? No, because there's potential then for, if he tells him to go around and then I decide to go around for whatever reason, it's always the one behind that's going to get the instruction. Descend 3,000 feet, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. It's my fault actually.
Alpaca 6 to Echo, speed 180 until 6.
Got to select VS. Oh yeah, what would your PB be? I would just say Lisbon. Yeah. Due to separation, we had to fly abort the approach, and we're being repositioned by ATC for another approach now. We'll be on the ground shortly. Something like that.
1,000 to go.
Checked. But again, the spacing here is a little. Yeah, it's 4 miles.
Alpaca 80 Zulu, speed 220.
Speed 220, Alpaca 80 Zulu.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, speed 180 until 6.
180 till 6, and back at 49 Alpha uniform. So speed check to flight 5.
Tower 123.8.
123.8, Alpaca 6 to Echo.
That's a bit better.
2500.
Tricked him into PA. Oh dear. Right, round 2, 4 tons. We need 2.5 to divert, so we've easily got enough for even another go around. Great vectoring by ATC for attempt number 2. He massively shortened the approach, which was the full-missed approach. Look, goes all the way out there, but he shortcutted us around here. Look, went to about there, which is great. Right, glide zone capture. Missed approach altitude 5,000 feet. Set. Here's a top tip for you. If you establish on the 3-degree ILS, when the traffic ahead is within 1,000 feet, you're getting a bit tight. So 1,200 already. But if we have a look here, he'll start slowing down now. So he's started configuring, see the diamonds coming towards us. But again, in the real aircraft, it updates TCAS like every 2 seconds, so you can't use it like this in the sim.
Turn right heading 250. Turn right heading, sorry, 350. Negative, turn right heading 250.
Flap 10. Got 13 knot tailwind, which doesn't help either.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, contact tower 123.8, bye-bye.
12380, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. Thanks, great to see you, bye.
So sorry.
Oh no, did a great job with the missed approach, thank you. What is he saying sorry for? It's not his fault. You know, Lufthansa didn't comply with the instructions. Right, 4 miles, gear down, flat 15, otherwise we're going to craft again. Landing checklist. Start switches, continuous, recall, check. Oops, recall, check, speed brake, arm green light, landing gear down, 3 green. Water brake descent, flaps 25, 30.
Let's land 3-4, Alpaca 6 to Echo.
Should be okay. Tower low, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, established ILS 34, minimum approach speed.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, hello, maintain, expect late clearance over threshold, maximum shortly before touchdown.
Roger, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, continuing approach.
1,000.
Should be okay, it's a mile there, depends how we vacate. So we'll disconnect auto throttle, disconnect autopilot. At 57% here, the mod's handling very nicely. I have to say the mod has been pretty decent. The only thing was didn't delete altitude, or couldn't get it to descend in out at event 1,000 feet per minute at one point, but otherwise very, very good. Should be okay. We're still around 35 seconds from touchdown, and he's probably going to vacate any second.
500.
Checked. Just watch my rate of descent, otherwise I'll be going around myself. 3 reds.
400.
Checked. He's vacating. Look at that. Nicely done, sir.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, the preceding traffic is vacating near Bravo 7, Swisscom, runway 34, clear to land.
3-4 cleared to land. Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. That's perfect spacing for ATC.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Right on Delta, Conrad, 126, goodbye.
Out on Delta 116, goodbye,
Checked.
Alpha 6 to Echo.
50, 40, 30,
Check.
20,
Oh.
10.
Bit high rate of descent there. Oh, my landings in this sim. Speed breaks up. Reverses. Very sensitive in pitch. Acceptable. 100. Manual braking. 80. And 60 knots. We'll take this next left. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vienna. Ooh, cancel reverse. There we go. Kudunk. Oh dear EV. I mean, I just can't land in this sim at the moment. It was very sensitive there. Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform vacated.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, thank you. Turn right on Delta, call ground 1216. Good evening.
Right, Delta 121.6, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform. Thanks, ATC, sir. Bye-bye. Perfect. So flaps coming up. Starting the speed brake. To 121.6. Was that with a tailwind? Yeah, what was the actual tailwind over the threshold, guys? There was a tailwind on the approach. But I'm just glad to be on the ground. That was what I'd call a contaminated runway landing. You'd have felt that one. I wonder what that's going to do with my score on New Sky. Out of Trim's coming next. Trim's actually where it should be now. It was a bit broken, the mod regarding on land approach there, but it's great. And we'll just contact ground as well.
Papa Juliet, de-icing completed, we can continue.
Oh, de-icing? Very good.
Austrian 41 Papa Juliet, taxi the holding point, runway 29er via Whiskey and Mike, hold short of Lima, QNH 1017.
These flashing lights. Oh, is it the approach lights?
Holding point, runway 29er via
KLM on the runway.
Mike and Lima, QNH 1017.
Better just slow down here.
Austrian 41 Papa Juliet.
Austrian 41 Papa Juliet, negative, via Whiskey and Lima, and hold short, correction, via Whiskey and Mike, and hold short of Lima.
Via Whiskey, Mike, and hold short of Lima, Austrian 41 Papa Juliet.
Hello ground, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, vacated runway 34 on Delta.
Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, Wien ground, hello, expect stand Bravo 73, taxi via Delta, Lima, hold short of Lima 2.
Expect Bravo 73, taxi Delta Lima, hold short Lima 2, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform. So Lima's the second left. Oh yes, that's sound. So Lima's second left.
Alpaca 8 for Whiskey, contact ground 121.
Lima 2 is here.
Is that for 8 for Victor? I'm sorry, contact Alpaca 8 for Victor, contact ground 121.775. 121.775, 8 for Victor.
Another ground frequency here. So second left on Delta. Just stock scenery, guys. I do actually have scenery for X-Plane 11, but it's via Orbex, and you can't download it on the Orbex sim. It's fixed to X-Plane 11. Bit of a pain. So Lima. And then Lima 2. That was fun. I don't have any ortho here listed. I mean, it was hilly. I think it's to do with the ortho tiles. So Lima 2 expecting Bravo 73. Where's that stand? Oh, it's all the way down there. Okay. Might be a bit of a taxi in here. I'll roll the giveaways once you're on stand to everyone that participates in the group flight. Busy here, isn't it? We've got Ryanair, but in a Spanair livery. It's probably subsidiary. Louder. Yeah, the gateway Frankfurt's really nice. Yeah, my runway was okay though. It was just the taxiways that were a bit lumpy. So approaching Lima 2, just past Lima 1. That sounds like Edward listed me on. I had a bit of a lumpy taxiway. It was a bit bumpy.
Expect stand Bravo 96, taxi via Delta, Lima, hold short of Lima 2.
Yeah, it was great. The sim behaved really nicely those days.
And taxi to Delta, Lima 2, holding point, Ocean 8 November. Austrian 41 Papa Juliet, continue taxi via Mike.
Cool, these Austrian aircraft.
Continue taxi via Mike, Austrian 41 Papa Juliet.
Alpaca 49er Alpha Juliet, contact, correction, Alpaca 49er Alpha Uniform, contact ground 121.775, vorbei.
121.775, Alpaca 49 Alpha Uniform, bye. Perfect. So holding short on Lima 2, which is here, this is our clearance limit.
Inbound Ryanair 9 Golf Papa at Alpha 3, holding short.
Ryanair 9 Golf Papa, sorry for that, contact tower 1194.
119.4, Ryanair 9 Golf Papa, bye-bye.
Ground, hello, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform on Lima, holding short Lima 2.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform being ground, hello, continue taxi via Lima, hold short Lima 3.
Lima, hold short Lima 3, Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. This is where we do the PAs because passengers start standing up when you stop taxiing in and the cabin crew shout, sit down. I end up having to a PA saying, please sit down.
Alpaca 0784, confirm staying clear of exit 9er.
Very, very, very good here. That was great ATC today, wasn't it?
Thank you very much, because the rider in front of you has to make the right turn on exit 9 then.
One thing I noticed on the takeoff in the mod, which I've not seen for ages, so I'll try and demonstrate it here when we get to Lima 3. I might hold it on the brakes. Watch what happens when I stand the thrust levers up to 40%. Just imagine we're taking off here, but watch the EGT. So if I stand them up to 40%, obviously I'm just going to brake here. Watch the EGT. So you see it peaks up and then decreases. That's exactly what the real aircraft does. It sort of peaks up the EGT and then spools down. First time I've ever seen that modelled, and that was really difficult.
Holding short Lima 3.
That was really difficult for Zebo to model in the modern X-Plane 11, but X-Plane 12 gives a lot more flexibility for people to design thrust curves at N1, N2 and EGT spikes. So yeah, the old Zebo mod couldn't do it. PMDG doesn't do it either as well, so it's really nice to see. I don't know how he's doing it.
Not meant to take the turn.
Who's done what?
Able to turn into gate Charlie 39er?
It's an Alpaca.
Alpaca 274.
It was an Alpaca. Alpaca causing carnage. Bit of a Q in the apron.
Ryder 198, takes holding point runway 29er via exit 9er and Mike.
Oh dear, is it this Alpaca? Turkish ever. Oh dear, what's going on? What is going on over there? Look at these vehicles! It's killing my FPS. All those vehicles that 13 FPS. Hammer, I think I need to turn down the airport vehicles in the sim.
Do you want us to correct to Charlie 33 as assigned? Very good. Dankeschön, sorry. No problem.
But the earlier we stand up, the quicker we get up the gate, right? What are we waiting for here? Have we listened to his psychedelic music? Let's skip this one.
Alpaca 84 Victor, continue taxi.
Carnage ahead.
Continue taxi 84 Victor, there's one ahead on this taxiway facing.
He's turning next one right on the exit 9er.
Sit down.
Alpaca 62 Echo, continue taxi via Lima.
Lima holding short, Lima 2.
Busy, busy.
Continue taxi via Lima, Alpaca 62 Echo.
Motion 8 Kilo November, being ground, hello, continue taxi via Lima, hold short Lima 3.
Continue taxi via Lima, hold short, Lima 3, off 8 Kilo November.
84 Victor, we have a technical issue here, we'll disconnect so as not to hold the traffic behind us up.
Alpaca 5 Victor, Roger.
Oh, what's happened? No, don't go 84 Victor.
2 Juliet Romeo, taxi holding point 29er via exit 9er Mike.
Oh, where did he go?
Taxi, report 29 the exit 9 bike.
It wasn't his fault.
Alpaca 2 Echo, continue taxi via Lima.
Continue to taxi via Lima, Alpaca 62 Echo.
184, ready for taxi.
Yeah, I don't know, listen, it'd be great to do it because that was definitely killing my FPS. Remember, Lima 3's our limit as well, guys. So this is our clearance limit.
235 to hold short of Lima, Vienna 184.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, Lima 3.
Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform, ground crew Scott, continue taxi via Lima.
Continue taxi via Lima for Bravo 73 Alpaca 49 Alpha uniform. So that's just a straight line now until we get onto our stand. So Bravo 73 is up there. Where all those vehicles were killing my FPS. There's Turkish. We'll see the 777. Still waiting for a decent one of those, aren't we?
198, contact Wind Tower 119.4, servus. 119.4,
so busy. Gonna be up at 62 Echoes APU here in a second. Casual pace.
Lima request startup.
Oscar Mike Kilo, startup is approved, KNH 1017.
Startup approved, KNH 1017, Oscar Mike Kilo.
I think he's coming up to a
Ocean 8
stand.
Kilo November, continue taxi via Lima.
Continue taxi via Lima, Ocean 8 November.
So I'm on stand Bravo 73, which is all the way down here. So be very careful you don't clip the wing. There we go. Yeah, these X-Plane ground vehicles are really killing my performance. There we go. The Alpaca Canada's here as well. This again is just stock scenery, guys. Looks really nice. Perfect. Next right then. 10 knots for the turn. Can shut down now, engine number 2. Master caution ELEC. So Bravo 75. Just make sure 73 is not actually occupied. Oh, it is free. Perfect. Oh, there's Edo. Now 46 Whiskey and 28 Mike. Outside the freight building. Superb. And we've made it. Whoa! Too busy looking at chat. Gotta try and judge when to stop. There we are, that will do. Austin's vegan food. Brilliant. Right, parking brake set. We've got 2 blues, 1 red engines dead. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vienna. Running about 25 minutes behind schedule. Was quite busy coming into the stand there. Taxi, turn off lights. Beacon light off as well. Ah! Closed flights, yes. I'm going to see how I performed. I've closed the flight. And let's see how we do. Oh, look, and it's automatically deboarding. It's doing its X-Plane thing, which is really cool. Shall we see how I performed today on New Sky? Let me open the app. Surely 100%. So, flight's done. Oh yeah, 10 out of 10! Despite the landing. 349 feet per minute, normal conditions. 1.29 G. Distance threshold, well within the range. Deviation was good. Maximum centerline deviation on the rollout. Oh look, look at my. Oh hello. You can see the routing. Look. Oh, use control to zoom.
Good evening, Austria 849 stand.
It's really cool how it monitors everything. And there's the missed approach as well. Really cool. And is this play? Can I play that back at any time? Like, say in a year's time, can I look that flight up and watch the exact profile? Oh, very good. So that's going to help the airline lots. There we are. it's pretty cool. Tickets, expenses. Oh yeah, look at the great amount of tickets there. Balance that you found. Oh yes. Is this my pilot's balance or the airline's balance? Don't know. Oh yeah, good profit, isn't it? Good margin. Very good. Right then, whilst the aircraft is being offloaded, what did Zebo punish me on? 3 stars! Oh! What? High rate of descent below 500, yeah, I think I've just hit 1,000 there. Below 2,000, high glow state deviation, yeah, that was my... 2 to 500 feet though? No, it's all wrong. All wrong. How do I get to the landing one? I can never remember. Passengers are getting off, we don't need to read any more into that. Excellent. Right, should do some giveaways. Oh dear, whilst everyone's getting off. Look how busy it is here in Vienna as well. Thanks to everyone that took part too. Fantastic. Right, so bear with me because my it's spiking my FPS on this ground traffic. Well, my windows in the background is going very slowly. I'm just trying to open up Chrome. I think I might have to switch windows around here. Oh crikey, it's gone really slow. I might just have to, just for performance sake, yeah, that's better. It makes my windows go quite slow when the FPS is being spiked like that.
Alpaca 2 Juliet Kilo wegen Ground.
Let's randomizer up then. Good, so you guys can hopefully see the list randomizer. I'm just going to copy and paste everyone from the group flight. It's gone so slow, my PC. I literally pressed Control Paste ages ago. Right. So, that's everyone in. Hold on, my Chrome's crashed. I can't do anything. It's the FPS in the game. If I click off it, there we go. Oh, no. My FPS is poor. But it... Disconnect VATSIM, do you think that will help? Might do. Oh, I like to see everyone though. Right, alright, then that might help. But I don't think that's going to help much though, because... Oh. Yeah, that has helped. I think it's trying to go in all the traffic and stuff. No, it hasn't. I know what it is. It's all this... I'm just going to stare at the overhead panel first. There we go. Right. Copy and paste this. It's because of all the ground traffic. Now it's running great. Right, so there's the list of everyone that's taken part straight from the group flight list. Just gotten rid of all the nose slots as well. So run it twice. Just one after the other. Go from there. We'll just, whoever's at the top wins the prize. So I'll turn it off so I can do my ding dong for the winner. So the first winner of the giveaway is David B. David, I don't think you've ever won one, have you? Is that a first time for David? He's been entering these for a long time. Oh, always takes part in the group flight. So that's the first one. Well done, David. Made a note. And then Kieran a close second, but not first. I'll roll it again then. Let's see who's the second winner. Second winner is James Duplessis. I don't think you've ever won one, so definitely unrigged. Well done, James Duplessis. You are the winner of the second giveaway. So I'll get in contact with both of you via Discord and make sure that the giveaway is sent to you in good time. Yes, this is what's killing all the FPS. It's all this ground traffic. Look, I'll show you. Look at the FPS counter here. 60 FPS. Look forward. 30. And slowing down Windows massively. So all this ground clutter and traffic. If anyone can find out how to turn that down, because I'm not that bothered by it. And look when I zoom in, look. 19 FPS. It's so bad. And then when I look at my overhead panel, 60. Yay. So yeah, it's the ground traffic that's killing it. Wicked. Right. Let me. Oh, I just realised Chrome's still on there. That was a great MOGF, wasn't it, for the 49th one? And I really like it when I utilise the ATC guys for existing events. It lowers my organisation required. But if you still want me to do the ones where we vote, that's absolutely fine. I think next time 50th we're gonna, there's a lot of people wanted to reenact our first group flight, the Stansted Prague will probably make it a crossfire, but we must go visit Australia because we keep cancelling that one, so I'll look out for events for that in a couple of months' time as well. Cool, so I'll cue that. Sorry I've logged off that sim as well, it was just to help with the FPS there to roll the giveaways. I'll turn off everything here in the background, the music as well. That's in Navigraph I don't need anymore, and cue the replay music. We watch that really firm landing. I need to change my sensitivity settings in X-Plane for the control column, because it was definitely quite sensitive again, like it was last time we flew it as well. Right then, let's play the music. 3 hours exactly running the sim. Let's drag it nice and slowly. Looks like they fixed the X-Plane replay bug crashing. Let's see how hard this actually was. Quite hard. Quite firm, I prefer the word firm. Well done, James. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it was firm, but it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. I've done worse. I've done better. The lights on the runway look excellent. I'm not sure about the yellow colour though. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, it's weird. Look, it's sort of touched down. The tyre smoke arrived before I touched down, but that was weird. I've seen that before. That was a strange one. Maybe that's why I landed a bit. But that's my excuse anyway. Oh, the tower is really far away, isn't it? See the logo lights. It's really bright. Oh, what's happened to my wings? Half my aircraft's disappeared. Is that because I'm so far away? Yeah. Let's do one more from here. Yeah, it was a bit weird. Well, because the wings bouncing up and down, a little bit of a slope down as well. There's Jim. Am I flying single pilot? Sunglasses on at night. Oh yeah, look what's going on here. What's going on? What is going on here? Well, that's interesting. I've never seen that on a replay. The hoverplane. Interesting. I've never seen that. I had the same effect. Yeah, there's probably something weird going on with the scenery. Oh, that's lost all the. And I don't have any ortho here. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it's definitely a bit wonky. Oh, the airport's completely disappeared. Oh, there we go. Right, I'll put you back on the approach. Let's pop it in there. Perfect. Right then, guys, that's the end of the 49th members only group flight. 49 group flights completed. That is a bonkers number. I mean, almost up to, well, no, it's just over 4 years, isn't it? We just did the 4th anniversary last month. So yeah, 4 years, 1 month of group flights, and many more to come in the future. Thank you very much, as ever, to all of you who participated in the group flight. Well done to David and to James. As I said, I'll get in contact with you in the next few hours to organise those giveaways. So well done, and as ever, thank you very much for your continued support as well. I've enjoyed the last sort of week doing some streams, a bit more on the channel as well. I will plan a stage event very soon, and the next group flight will get around organising soon as well. But I'll keep you updated as ever. Don't forget to tag me or DM me if you have any questions. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all on another live stream very soon. Cheerio!